This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcast Network.
Jeff, what are you doing September 22nd through the 24th?
I'm going to the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Hobie listeners, Cincinnati Comic Expo returns to the Duke Energy Convention Center September 22nd through the 24th, 2017. Great guests include Greg Capullo, the artist from Batman, and, just announced, John Ratzenberger. Yep, Cliff Clavin himself. So get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com and come party with Hobie and Cliff Clavin and Greg Capullo. More artists and guests will be announced on Cincinnati Comic Expo on Facebook. Get your tickets now.
All right. It's about comic books and movies. Growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Man, that sucked. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again. Please, God, no. Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts. He wrote scripts. All right here is no mystery, 'cause it's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 173. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
And with us this week, for a little bit, is Andrew from Cincinnati Comic Expo. Woo! Welcome.
Say hi, Andrew.
Hi.
And we appreciate your wearing the History of Bad Ideas shirt. How comfy is that shirt?
It's very comfy.
It is.
That's awesome.
Blake's wife has one.
Yes, she does. She
How's-
wears it as a nightgown.
You've said that many times.
That's right.
You enjoy that, don't you?
Of course.
Okay.
I think a lot of women should wear it as a nightgown.
My wife hasn't. She
You need to get her to.
she wears it. Just
Not as a nightgown.
no, not as a nightgown.
She wears it as she does her domestic chores
That's
around the palace.
Get barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. No. Let's not do that.
I was going to say, I thought you took care of that.
Oh, I did. I'll stay in the kitchen. Don't worry, honey. You go in the other room. Let's not get pregnant.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's Jason that wears the shirt with no pants in the kitchen.
That is never a good look for a guy. Ever.
Ever?
No.
So I should wear something different when I do my domestic?
Yeah, exactly. You know the worst scene in Animal House was when the professor was wearing the sweater with no pants or underwear, and he reached up in the counter and, oh, God, I was scarred for life. Donald Sutherland's ass.
People do cleaning chores like around the house naked. I don't get it.
No, you pay for that. You don't do it yourself.
How much does that run?
No comment.
Okay.
Jason, when you're doing your cleaning chores, your clothes are in the laundry being washed.
I got 3 kids. Our laundry is never ending.
You know the best thing about the kids being out of the house now is when you do have to like put stinky, sweaty clothes in, you just take them off outside of the door and just walk around the house pantsless.
Well, I'm famous for just putting in 15 things of clothes, my clothes, just because I need them cleaned.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, "You're wasting electricity and water. It costs money." I was like, "We just did 16 loads yesterday. I don't think this one load is going to push us over the budget. I think we're okay."
It might be the straw.
No. I completely agree. Long ago, I laid down the law with the wife. My clothes don't get mixed in with anybody's. Because it disappears and I don't see it for weeks. I don't know where it went, but I put the stop to that. But it got mixed up with her clothes and little girls' clothes all over the place. And when I couldn't find anything anymore, I laid down the law and I said, I'm doing my own laundry, my own basket, mine.
Welcome to 1950s domestic talk. This is Jason and Blake.
Actually, it increased marital peace because I wasn't going around going, "Where's my goddamn shorts?"
But he was doing his own laundry.
Yeah, I do it myself.
Husbands didn't do their own laundry.
That's true. That is true.
That's true.
They also
I-
beat their wives.
I do it.
Do you think Dagwood was doing laundry?
Oh, I think Dagwood was beating Blondie.
well,
No, he
that's
wasn't.
probably.
Here we go. Andrew, we got a big important question.
Dagwood didn't beat Blondie. He was too lazy. He was sleeping on the couch eating
He paid
sandwiches.
somebody to do it.
She made him a sandwich. She was smart.
Somebody
she made him
in
a
that car-
sandwich. He went into like a carb overload nap mode, and she got to do whatever the hell she wanted.
So Blondie was doing somebody from the carpool, right?
Actually, Blondie was probably cheating on him.
That's what I mean. So here you go, Andrew. Big question. Dennis the Menace's
Yeah,
mom.
Screw the Comic Expo. We want to know your opinions on Dagwood, Blondie, and laundry.
Could you get the writer of Dagwood or Blondie into the Cincinnati Comic Expo?
Is he alive?
I don't know, but I feel like that the millennials would really go for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So Dennis the Menace's mom, or Blondie from Blondie from Blondie, isn't it?
Ooh, what?
Which one is cuter? Who are you going with? Who are you going with? There's a big question that we've had for a couple weeks.
Or what about Family Circus?
Nah.
No, fuck them.
What?
We already eliminated Family Circus. Come on.
I wish we
come
could
on.
eliminate Family Circus.
She was just a refined Betty.
I say Dagwood's wife.
Yeah, Blondie, good call.
Yeah.
And she makes sandwiches, is what our
Yeah.
idea was.
Yeah.
So.
He always seemed like he was in a bathtub too, wasn't he?
Oh God, he was. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
always in a bathtub.
It was brought up because a couple weeks ago,
Maybe he was actually secretly gay.
He could have. Well, it was the 1950s when it took place, right?
It's true. Maybe
60s?
Blondie was his beard.
That wouldn't surprise
I
me.
think Blondie might have even started in the 30s or 20s.
I would look it up, but I don't think Siri knows what
now that-
Dagwood or
now that-
Blondie is.
Now that I think about it, there were a lot of scenes with him in the tubs with a lot of bath bubbles. What's up with that?
Podcasts go really young, usually like millennials to whoever.
Yeah.
Until Bill O'Reilly came on. Now it's up the 75 and over club. But
Maybe he was metrosexual before his time.
Bill O'Reilly?
No, I'm talking about Dagwood.
I'm kind of confused here. Andrew, who does the cleaning in your house?
I do.
Well,
Do you do your own laundry?
I do all the laundry.
All the laundry.
All the laundry. And I'm not lying. I do all the laundry.
Do you do all the cooking?
No, we eat out a lot.
Let's see. I do all the cooking.
I can only do so much.
Yeah.
you can do so much.
I only do laundry, bitch. I don't cook.
The thing I have an issue with is that
Give me your dirty socks,
I love
please.
my wife, but she
Yeah.
does not like giving up any clothes. And there's a few things I'd love to get rid of, and I try to get rid of them sometimes. And she catches me in the act. So last week we got
Hey, what?
2 weeks
Wait,
ago.
hold on a second. What? You do what with her clothes, and she catches you in the act?
I try to get rid of them.
Oh.
No,
I thought you were
stop
doing
on that
something
way.
else. Never mind.
Yeah. And I try to get rid of the clothes. Like she's got this Gap hoodie from like '96.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
And
wrong with that.
There's nothing
It's
wrong
okay.
with it, but when it looks like it got ran over by a truck and things like that, and then it's
It
time
could
to
be
go.
extremely comfortable.
Yeah, it looks like junk.
I almost.
Faded.
I know.
Like the stretchy around the arms is like gone. It's
Sounds like the perfect hoodie ever.
Yeah.
Does she get rid of your stuff though?
yeah. You may saw a Facebook post when we moved.
Yeah, but that's her right as a wife is to throw your clothes away.
It's not
in case
clothes
you
that
didn't
she's
know.
There's
throwing away.
one shirt that I know she got rid of in the move, and it was my Dragon shirt.
Ooh.
And I got it from Hot Topic back in like '97.
Back when you were cool.
Okay, it was black rayon with silver dragons on it.
Awesome.
It was like my favorite go-to shirt when I was in my band.
Did you keep
Yeah, I wore
ninja
it.
throwing
It
stars in the
was-
pocket?
No, I did not. It was a short sleeve button down. It was my
Yeah.
favorite shirt. I only wore it for when I was band practice
Yeah.
and when I went out.
Got
Concert
married.
nights.
Married.
Yeah, concerts.
See, that's why it got tossed away because you were out trolling. in that shirt. You're out trolling. She's like, enough with that. These days are over.
Well, it disappeared after the move. About
I
5
don't know
years
where it
ago,
went,
and
honey.
I don't know where it went. I can't fit it anymore, but I still want the shirt.
You can make it like a bandana.
Well, it's gone.
Well, no, now it's gone.
I'm about to say, you said it was a button down, so they always fit, you just don't button them.
Yes, exactly.
From the bottom.
It's just what the shirt sweater or whatever they call those.
Yeah, see, I almost threw away a shirt. It was my, was it the Cincinnati Sports League, the summer 1999 when we won the softball co-ed championship.
Was that the 50 and over league you were in at 99?
No, this was when I was
Oh.
yuppie.
Oh, a yuppie. Oh, my God. We haven't heard that word in...
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I almost threw it away, but then I said, well, who would know I was a champion in 1999?
Did you have a little Izod alligator on it?
No.
Oh.
This one of those long sleeve gray, and the neck is completely frayed all the way around. It's a good undershirt for when you're doing work out in the yard or something.
Along with your fatigues from Afghanistan, you said?
Yeah, when I'm crawling around my front yard scaring people.
I do want to be a little serious for a second before we get to the Cincinnati Comic Expo. A couple of our friends from Jock and Nerd Podcast, they are based in Chicago. Imran. The podcast community is very, I don't know, Jeff, back me up on this, very nice to each other.
Yes.
For the most part.
Yes.
If you
For
have
the most
questions.
part, you're right. They're
Unless
all
you're an
sweet.
entrepreneur podcast, and fuck you. There's like a billion of them. I don't care, okay? Don't be a life coach and do a podcast. I don't care. Anyways, I have 200 million subscribers. Fuck you, you're a life coach. Anyways.
The amateur podcast community supports each other an awful lot. And that's
They
really
do.
Cool.
And it's not bullshit. They really do help each other out. And people we've come up with in the last 3 years and that have helped each other.
Yeah.
And we've all stayed close. Jock and Nerd, we've kind of become friends with in the last year and a half or so. Like, they're a little bit newer. And this week, actually today, the Huffington Post listed the top 10 geeky podcasts you should listen to, along with Nerdist, all the big ones.
Hollywood Babylon.
Oh,
Jock and Nerd were included in that.
they probably just Googled up names and said, oh, that sounds cool.
Doesn't matter. I was trying to be nice. Shut the fuck up over there.
Oh, no. Congratulations, Jock and Nerds. I'm sorry.
They probably did Google up names if Jock and Nerd came up. So they're in the top 10 Google.
We might be up for best history podcast.
And then the next HuffPo article.
If you like history, listen to the history of bad ideas. Yeah, we're not really a history podcast. But no, I seriously do want to say congrats to Jock and Nerd. It's awesome that they're listed with the Huffington Post for the top 10. It's
Cool.
a great publicity.
Yeah.
They're a great show. And
Despite it being HuffPo, but that's okay.
stop it. They're very similar to us in their geeky format because podcasts are either life coaches, geeky podcast, or sports, or politics. Ugh. So, two of the four aren't bad. But yeah, so I mean, they're a great show, and I just want to say congrats to those guys. So there you go.
Yeah, awesome.
See, I was being sincere for once.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm very happy for them.
Yay.
So, they're not sellouts like Neil from Dark Angels. So. Anyway, so who do we got at the Cincinnati Comic Expo?
Who do we don't have?
Who do we have at the Cincinnati Comic Expo September 22nd through the 24th, Andrew? Who do you have coming?
Oh,
Yeah, who do you got?
We've been doing updates every week, or most every week when you have an artist.
okay. Well, let me see here. So we have, as of now, Greg Capullo, who's going to be on the big Batman book this summer.
Yep.
Batman Metal. We also have Chad Hardin, Harley Quinn fame. We also have Adam Hughes, of course, one of the great cover artists of our generation. Who else do we have?
John Ratzenberger.
Oh, you want to talk about media guests?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, let's
Anybody.
talk about media guests.
Ashley Witter just was confirmed.
Yes, Ashley Witter and Ash from Squarios. I just sent over to Matt, who is our administrator,
Matt, the administrator.
about 30 banners of guests to get announced here in the next month.
Awesome.
So there's a lot of guests coming out. Now, there's going to be one every day. A lot of comic book artists, but there are some media guests coming soon. So, and we got a media guest that I'm very thrilled about. He's only made one U.S. signing, will be his second and the only for this year.
Ooh.
And it's a big guy.
Kevin James?
Or a big person.
Is it Kevin James?
No, it's not Kevin James.
Big as in stature or as in
He
Name.
hits
Physical.
This person hits several fandoms.
Large font
Major
for his
fandoms
name.
in our industry, in our culture.
Ooh.
So when we get announced, I expect a humongous response.
Yep.
Awesome.
So
A couple of our pod buddies from the UK are coming over. The 365 Flicks guys. They're coming over specifically for the expo.
Yeah.
Are they going to appreciate this
yes.
from UK? Good call.
Now let me tell you this.
From Uck.
Uck.
Next week next weekend is Free Comic Book Weekend. Mm-hmm. So we're going to announce some big comic book guests next weekend.
Okay. Ooh.
Some of the biggest in the industry. So pay attention.
Excellent. Pay attention.
Is Bronson Pinchot on there yet?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Marklin Baker?
Marklin Baker. He was the easier one to talk to.
Now, other than listening to our podcast, Andrew, they want to go to Cincinnati Comic Expo. Where do they follow you to get these big announcements?
Facebook, because every day there's a post now. Now we're on regular rotation, so you'll see a post every day about a guest, an event, an activity pretty much for the next every day.
And that's
of the show.
And that's under Cincinnati Comic Expo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
Now, let me tell you something. I want to talk about this event that we got going on.
Okay.
Not the expo. It's part of the expo. We got a Saturday night event. It's called our Geek Prom. Okay.
Yeah.
We
This
talked about
year-
this a couple weeks ago.
This year, we're going all out. We're taking Geek Prom to the next level. This is where I've always kind of envisioned it, and we're getting there. Before, it's always been a themed. We might have had like an event with it, but it was like a theme. Like we had the Back to the Future dance where Harry Potter Jr. sung Earth Angel like he did in the movie. Last year we had a video game theme, so we had video games set out, on big screens and whatnot.
And Michael J. Fox playing Johnny Be Good?
No.
Oh, sorry.
We had a live band come in that they're younger guys, but they play old school music, and it was great. Now,
Is this kind of based off like the North Side Prom? Have you ever been to that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty cool. But anyways, keep going.
all right, so this year we announced our theme. It's called A Night of Muggle Magic
Muggle magic.
from Harry Potter.
Ooh,
Now listen,
Harry.
we knew Harry Potter was hot because we've been getting
Let's rephrase that. The Harry
Hold
Potter
on a second.
franchise.
Harry Potter's been one of the most requested things for us in the last
They have a large following.
since last summer. We've been
Yeah.
getting more requests for Harry Potter than
Like
Really?
celebrities
Outside
or...
of- yeah, anything Harry Potter.
Really?
It has
Huh.
been a driving force in this Cincinnati market, at least.
Really? So parents are like, I'm here for the comics, but my kids, they really could do some Harry and Hermione.
Hermione.
Hermione. Hermione.
So, anyway,
Okay.
so
that'd be cool.
so
All
let
right,
me
keep
talk
going.
about the event real quick.
Yeah.
So it's kind of Night of Muggle Magic. So here's how it's going to
A
happen.
night of Muggle magic.
So when you come to the event, we're going to have it's a participatory type of event. So we just didn't want a geek prom. We want to be very participatory. So when you arrive to the event, you're going to be put into your house. You
got a sorting hat?
Huh? There will be a sorting hat, but most people probably already know their house from Pottermore. So you just come in and tell us then. But if you need to be sorted, we'll get you sorted.
Oh, like Gryffindor.
Yes.
Or Slytherin.
Yes.
I thought you had like tables marked off as.
Which one's the
cubicles.
most evil one?
Here's your house.
Slytherin is the most
I
evil.
want to be that
Slytherin.
one.
Yeah.
I want to be Slytherin.
That was where Malfoy was.
I'm Ravensclaw, if anybody cares.
That's me.
Okay.
There we go. So
I don't know
when
what
you
that
get
means,
there,
but yeah.
you're going to get the first 400 through the door, 100 from each house will get a collectible pin that they'll get to keep. And everybody else will get an identification mark of what house that they're in.
Cool.
Okay, then you'll also get a pile of cards, 7 total, and they're all of the same image. It's a Horcrux.
Ooh.
And your object is throughout the night is to trade with other fans because the person behind you will get 7 cards as well, but they'll all be the same of a different one. And the whole object is to trade with the other fans to get a unique set of 7. And once you got the unique set of 7, you found all the Horcruxes. So now you go up to the high table, we'll destroy them, but then you'll get a raffle ticket to put into the Goblet of Fire. We're having a full-size Goblet of Fire made. It's being
I'm
carved
loving
out.
this.
Yeah, cool.
It's being carved out of a tree trunk. If you follow our event page, you'll see pictures of it. It is amazing. Ben Peter, who was from Sci-Fi Face-Off.
We
yeah.
interviewed him last year
Yeah.
at the event. I did.
Yes. Well, he's making this life-size Goblet of Fire. So we'll have, then you can put your name, you put your raffle ticket in the Goblet of Fire, and we'll draw winners. Now, that's not where it ends. So now we also have 4 activities that you're going to be playing. And with these activities, you score points for your house.
Like Quidditch.
There will be a Quidditch event. Yes, one of them will be a Quidditch type of event. And then we'll have, you got a free Dobby with socks. Then there will be a humongous Plinko board that you have to drop your Plinko puck through and try to get through the Forbidden Forest to score points. And then there'll be another game where it's a wand matching thing. So there'll be these activities. And you play these activities.
Actually,
You show me your wand, I'll show you mine.
Will Bob Barker be at the Plinko machine? Or Drew Carey? Which one?
Or you could have had an apothecary potion making thing where you make your own mixed drinks.
I think there's a legal issue there.
Oh, yeah.
So you score points for your houses, okay, and then every hour we'll call out the tallies of where all the houses stand on a big board, so you can see where all the houses' points are, and then every hour, and at the end of the night, whoever house has the most points, well, actually, we're going to do it by averages, because we can't really, because there might be more than one house than another, so we're going to do averages.
Makes sense.
And whoever has the highest average will then, their house wins the Tri-Wizards Cup. So, and then there'll be something additional for them. Okay?
And this is during the Geek Prom.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
Saturday night.
Right, but that's, so while this is going on, there will be a DJ who's amazing, and we'll have a dance floor. So while you're doing the game, then we'll have drinks themed to Harry Potter with the bar.
Oh, cool.
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
So
Yeah.
yes, it's going to be...
You know what would be really cool
go
if you
back to
get like
Slate
if you
Case.
get like Rheingeist or Mad Tree locally to do like a special butterbeer brew for your Geek Prom.
Somebody knows a brewer. Maybe.
Yeah, if somebody just knew a brewer, Jason.
Let me talk.
Just
I'll talk to you off the air.
Jason, if you just knew a brewer, they could
I wonder
brew
if I
something
have a
especially
brewer in
for the
mind.
Geek Prom.
Let me think about that.
Could be like on this mini growler right here at the table that nobody can see
Municipal.
because we're a podcast.
Let me talk to my people. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, this is now the thing about the Ski Prom is when we announced it, we thought like we had a good event. But when we announced it, and we haven't told everybody everything that's going to go on down that night, and we haven't listed all our guests for the show as well, it has been the biggest response of any event we've ever had for the Expo.
Oh wow!
I mean, the interest on it, it took me by surprise. I thought, yeah, there would be some good interest. This would be a strong event, but nothing like I thought. I mean, it just blew up. And so now we're going to start alerting people that this is a limited ticket event. It will sell out. So you don't want to be waiting until closer to the show.
Do you need a special pass if you have a VIP pass?
For a VIP, no, but we're considering maybe having a VIPs pre-register because we're concerned about the space and number of people coming. Because all VIPs get into the Geek Prom for free. But the problem is that we need to know how many people from the VIPs are coming. So we can budget for 1,000. Okay. But if only a couple hundred showed up, then we kind of feel like we could have let a lot more other people in. But we don't want to hinder the event by having too much of attendance, because that's where a lot of shows make mistake. They sell more tickets than what realistically they can handle. So, we want to make sure we find that balance.
Do you think you're going to have better response this year than last year because you had the cast of Pixels there last year and a lot of people hate Pixels? You think that was the reason? I'm just asking. I don't want to insult Kevin James if he shows up this year. I'm just saying that might be the reason.
Yes, you do want to insult Kevin James.
Can't wait till he gets our shirt.
No, we did have the Geek Prom with video games, and it was a good event, but this one is just... Let me tell you this. The event page has over 5,300 people interested and over 400 people saying they're going. We sold more tickets for this Geek Prom than we pre-sold last year's Geek Prom already. And it's only been 6 days. Not even 6 days, like 5 days, I think, or something.
Man, I did see that announcement, and I thought, hey, pretty cool.
We actually announced it last week as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's where he's probably... Sorry.
Yeah. So it's...
Blake ignores me.
It just
Work with me,
really went
Jason.
over
Work with
gangbusters. We're very happy that it's going over that way, and we expect a lot of people to come in character.
But what if you're already a geek?
Do you have to come in
character? Just
'Cause
come
I'll
as
be
yourself.
honest. I'll be honest. I have no idea what Harry Potter is, except for that it's Muggles, right? Muggles.
Yeah, yes.
No, I'm serious. I'm being serious. Is it Muggles?
No, they're wizards.
No,
Well, I know that, but Muggles are humans, right?
Jason, they're walking trees.
Okay, thanks.
You come as a
Never
walking
watched
tree,
the Harry
Jason.
Potter movie.
I got through the first two and I was bored. But I appreciate it. I just couldn't get past the bad acting in the first two. But everybody told me that
Because
acting
they
got
were
better.
kids?
Well, that's the reason. Because it was kids. And everybody said the acting got better. It's just they were kids. And I'll be honest, I'm not against Harry Potter at all. I just don't know it.
Did you see Fantastical Beasts?
No.
Where to find it? I love that movie.
I've been told by 3 different people that I should see it, even if I never saw Harry Potter. So there you go.
Yeah, I like it.
And that's Saturday, September 23rd. Just let everybody know.
Yeah. So they can go to Facebook, Cincinnati Comic Expo. You got a Twitter feed they can
Cincinnati
download.
Comic Expo.
Yeah.
Because Andrew does not tweet, so I got you on that.
Andrew
one.
does not tweet. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cincy, C-I-N-C-I.
I don't tweet
Comic
either,
Expo.
Andrew.
No, I might have to get a Twitter account. Eventually.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't.
It will drive you insane.
Or just-
I love it, but it will drive Blake insane.
If I make one up, it's going to be completely unrelated to myself. So nobody can know who I am. It'll be completely
Edwards,
secret.
Blake.
It'll be Eckelb. Eckelb.
Wasn't Edward Blake the comedian
Sure.
Oh.
I'm
from
going, yes.
The Watchmen?
Oh, God.
Eddie Blake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So Andrew's going to sit with us for a little bit here. We have a good top 5. They're coming up in a little bit. Our bucket list. Just a tease. T-shirt update. Disabled American Veterans is a charity. We still have some shirts left. Shirts have come to a crawl, people. You need to buy some. They're $12. All proceeds go to charity. At Bad Ideas Podcast, you can message us, or History of Bad Ideas on Facebook, or hobiepod@gmail.com. We check it every 2 weeks. I check it a lot more often.
Otherwise, we're going to have to send them to Africa with the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl champion T-shirts.
No, our shirts will just say a history podcast. We'll cross out the not. But no, we've sold over half of them, so if we can get the other half, that would be great. NHL playoffs excited? Jeff, are you excited about the playoffs?
Not anymore.
How is your Blue Jackets do?
They went home?
Let's go Pens. Let's go Pens. Let's go Pens. Let's go Pens. My Maple Leafs lost. They fucking blew it.
Oh, did they? Oh, who did they lose to?
Caps. They lost in overtime, game
good.
6.
That's right.
Shut it.
Good.
Do you know what hockey is?
A bunch of guys on sticks and a puck. And
Guys
they
on
fight.
skates. Thank you.
There you go.
Guys on
Andrew, do you
sticks.
follow hockey?
Yeah, or guys
No.
with sticks.
Okay. That's why we have
Yeah,
you
well,
here
they
for
are
the
little
insight.
metal sticks. Thin ones they use to get around on the ice.
Let's see here. Sad news, Erin Moran.
Aaron Moran.
I have speech impairment. She passed away.
Yes.
Joni.
Yeah, Joni from Joni Loves Johnny.
Joni
Cunningham.
Cunningham.
Happy Days.
Buy me a Coke.
Sunday, Monday, happy
Yeah,
days.
she didn't live too far from here.
No, she was in
Wednesday,
Indiana.
happy days.
She passed away from,
Friday,
what do you call it?
Saturday.
Cancer.
Despair,
No,
cancer.
cancer. Yeah.
Child stardom. She died from
That's a
child
shame.
stardom.
It is. It is.
I love
It's-
Happy Days. That was one of my that's probably my favorite show, like a live action show growing up as a kid. That and Fall Guy.
Ooh. I like Gilligan's Island.
You might jump
I really
from a
did. I
tall
love it.
building. You might roll a
What about
brand
Laverne
new
and Shirley?
car.
Did you like the Laverne and Shirley spinoff?
What? The unknown
Cannot
stuff,
stand
man.
Laverne and
Oh
Shirley.
my
The
gosh.
ladies
Lenny and
know
Squiggy,
such
come
a
on.
star.
No. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday,
What other shows were
Wednesday,
spun off from Happy Days? Laverne and Shirley was the spinoff.
Mork and Mindy.
Yeah.
Mork and Mindy, yeah,
Joni
that's
Loves
right.
Chachi.
Well, Joni Loves Chachi. That was an abomination.
What's your favorite Happy Days episode?
When Fonzie jumped the shark.
What did Happy
No.
Days spun off from?
Love American Style.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, we have contention.
There was an episode of Love American Style starring Ron Howard and Tom Bosley.
Nope. It was the Andy Griffith Show.
What?
No.
Ah, you're fucking with us. You're
Come eat your pudge and apple pie. I got it on the steps.
I do when the Andy Griffith Show does come on. I do watch it. Like I don't know why. I just start watching.
Oh, I'm so sick of the Andy Griffith
I keep
show.
waiting for Opie to drown. I can't stand the kid.
wholesome Americana.
Can't stand it.
The people at my work like it, and it's on way too much, like during lunchtime. And my boss, it's like his
You mean
favorite
dinner time
show.
for the people that it's watching?
No. If the dinner time is noon, then
Well,
okay.
old people.
That reminds me. I just saw a funny meme in the past 2 weeks about the Andy Griffith Show. Everybody in that show was single or divorced, and they were happy, except for what's his name, the town drunk. What was his name?
Otis.
Otis, and he was drunk all the time and thrown in jail. He's
And
the
he
only
was the
married
heir.
one.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, I saw that. I laughed my ass off. Yeah.
I actually was looking up what did Happy Days spin off of before you told me. That was a good.
Ooh,
Never mind.
you guys checking the
The tweets.
the interwebs?
Quick thing, we're on nerdly.co.uk. Good day, mate.
Hello, Becca.
They have some great articles over there. We actually linked one this week.
Oh, do say great articles. Yeah.
Films to watch with your son. It was just one of them, but there's a lot of good reviews and everything else. I'll be having my Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 review coming up next week. Over there?
Right.
After you see the movie.
Yes.
Jolly
Is that
good.
next week or... Yeah, that is next week,
It's
isn't
next
it?
week.
Yeah.
It
Are you
comes out
excited?
on the 5th. Oh, yeah.
You excited? Okay.
I'm excited.
Sure to be brilliant.
What the heck is going on with all the sound effects around here? Put your phones in silent, people!
Sorry.
That wasn't me.
No, that was me. My words with friends is...
Oh, we're not exciting enough?
Oh, don't let us interrupt your words with friends, Jeff.
Jeez. Let's do our Twitter poll.
I mean, I understand when Andrew's phone goes off because he's like a big important person.
Kevin James keeps talking to him.
But I'm a bigger person.
You're just big.
Physically.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Physically. Twitter poll of the week. Second round of the Netflix original series. What's your favorite?
Okay.
We have last week Stranger Things won.
Do you have
This
time to
week-
watch Netflix, Andrew?
It's Andrew, and
I corrected myself, Opie.
So we're down, Otis.
Shut up, Opie.
I do watch Netflix, but I haven't watched a whole lot. I did watch the series of Unfortunate Events.
Oh, yeah.
I did like that. I did like that.
With Doogie Howser. Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
You see they renewed it for 2 more seasons?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
My wife started 13 Reasons Why.
And?
She liked the first episode. I came home and she had strep throat all weekend and yesterday even. And I came home yesterday and I was like, "Did you watch this?" And she's like, "Oh, I watched the first episode." I was like, "But I wanted to watch it. Damn it!
Without me.
How is
That was one of the shows that I really wanted to see with her." Well, I was
How
like,
is Netflix getting all the I don't know. It seems like regular TV. Are they just like terrible at getting?
no, they got
programming?
Kevin Can Wait. Man with the
Because corporate network executives fuck everything up in Hollywood.
They wanted it to be safe.
Everything is
But is it Netflix
group
corporate
tested.
executive?
Yeah, but they pretty much have been their writer, the people they get to write, the people that pitch the shows. They basically, a lot of them have said that Netflix is hands off. They basically say, "Here's your budget, do what you want,
Go
let's see how."
create.
Yeah, and
Go-
if it works,
go create.
great. If it fails, like Marco Polo,
Exactly.
it's fine. You still had a shot at it. So they said Amazon is the most hands-off one of all of them, of all the streaming services, and they said Netflix and HBO are the next ones that are pretty close to.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Because you have your vision, you go and you execute it. You don't have 20 dipshits telling you what you can do or what you can't do and correcting you and changing it. So by the time you get done making the show you want, it doesn't reflect what you originally intended.
You think we should get Wonder Woman to shave her armpits?
All
What
right,
do you think?
Well, maybe-
can you call it NCIS Los Angeles?
No, we got one of those. How about NCIS Toledo?
What about Vice?
Vice? Miami Vice?
Yeah, can you wear
Omaha
neon
Vice.
jackets and you're undercover?
You know what? Let's bring back Magnum PI, but with his daughter. Oh, wait, they are doing that.
No, I think that's bullshit.
Can we get Torch Boy?
Bring in Torch Boy here. Sorry.
So here we go. Last week, Stranger Things won. So they move on to the finals.
Yeah, move on. Oh, speaking of Stranger Things,
Oh, well, yeah.
the preppy boyfriend,
Uh-huh. He looks like the guy from Parks
the
and Rec.
Domino's Pizza commercials. You guys like those? Fans?
Yeah, he's okay.
Reenacting the Ferris Bueller's Day Off scenes?
Yeah, I do like
Oh,
it.
that's where that guy's
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
That was pretty good. and
He
funny.
opened
I
their own
like
pizzas
'em.
there.
Yeah.
I do like it. Better than the KFC commercials.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So we had The Crown, we had Bloodline, House of Cards, and Series of Unfortunate Events. And this outline is actually outdated. We got more votes. Not many more, but some.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't comment about the outline.
Let's see.
That was half the same from last week.
The intern had a rough week.
No comment.
I hate you. But I love you too. Anyway, Imran doesn't have to deal with this shit on it. Jock and Nerd. I'm going to his show. Fuck you all. Anyways, let's see here. So in last
You can
place,
replace me with a puppet.
you talking about me or you?
No, me.
Oh, okay. Series of Unfortunate Events came in last with 9% of the vote.
Yeah. Sorry,
It could be
Andrew.
one of the reasons because it's a newer show. Not as many people have watched it.
Wait, you said Series of Unfortunate Events came in last?
Yes.
Yeah, it's even scored
This is an
lower
updated
now
one.
after
We
more
got an updated
votes.
one.
Oh.
On here it says 10%. That means More people voted against it.
Yes.
Sorry.
In third place.
You didn't stack the vote.
In
Andrew.
third place, Bloodline.
If you were on Twitter, you could vote.
Multiple times.
I don't know if I'd like you two sitting next to each other. Play off each other too
You can
much.
only vote once per account.
Blake has 87, so it's okay. Bloodline came in third with
For every
13%.
Did you say 13?
13%.
Oh, there was a late push for Bloodline
Yes.
then.
Yeah, well, the two writers did it. In first place, winning 61% to 17%. House of Cards beat The Crown.
Ooh.
So House of Cards
Everybody-
moves on
A lot of people loved House of Cards.
versus Stranger Things
House
next
of Cards
week.
was very popular
Yeah.
So next
and
week,
award-winning.
we will have
I mean,
a superhero.
The Crown, we all know how that ends.
You know, my wife finished the series. That's why she started watching 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
And she liked The Crown. She said she wants to talk to you about it, Blake.
You know the Queen lives?
Yeah, I told her that in the beginning. She watched the first episode.
You
I
know
was
she
like,
becomes queen?
I told her, spoiler
Oh.
alert, she's alive still.
Yeah. Well, don't tell her about the Princess Di part. It may depress her.
Yeah, you know, steering wheel had it coming.
Th-
Anyways,
That didn't even come anywhere close to being in the show, I'm assuming.
no, not yet, but in season 12 they will.
I'm going to say, I mean, did she even, like, have kids yet in the show?
I don't
I'm
think
thinking
so.
This is
I
all...
don't think so.
Well, she still traipses around India or Africa. Who knows?
I never saw it. I just saw.
I want to wait until London hosts the Olympics and she could stare at everybody and go, yeah, we used to own you. I used to own you. I used to own you.
Used to be a colony.
I used to own you. I used to own you. And, 150 times.
Never had you though. Damn you, China.
Damn you. Well, we owned part of you until the rebellion.
Princess Leia. Anyways, so House of Cards goes against Stranger Things in the final.
Ooh,
we will
just
have
those two?
so far. We got 2 more weeks of voting.
2 more semifinals.
Ten-
so.
two more.
Oh, okay. So you're going to get 8 more shows to vote for.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might do more Daredevil and should I put Iron Fist in there?
No.
Okay.
Well, see what else they have.
Okay.
I mean,
I will take a look at it.
Yeah, you
Do you want me
still-
to put Marco Polo? That was only in there for 2 seasons.
I didn't even hear of Marco
And
Polo.
they said the first season was the most boring season of TV ever. So,
I wasn't
I know-
able to look for it.
what's
I-
that? I did it.
Because
It was only available in China.
Yeah.
What was it? I
Or
think
your
I heard
swimming pool.
Bloodline. I thought was like the first show that they ever canceled.
No, but it's got 3 seasons.
Yeah, but it was like I thought it was the first show they ever canceled.
Oh.
I don't know if canceling it is different than not renewing it or not doing a second season. Or
Speaking of canceled, Perilous got canceled today.
Yeah, so
oh,
Ah, yeah, that's right.
It was not a good show.
Well, it didn't get canceled. They just stopped.
No, they
showing
canceled it.
Really?
Yeah, they canceled it.
Mid-season?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you like it, Andrew?
didn't see it.
Okay. So you just give an opinion.
That's right.
Did you like it?
Cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah, see? You don't have to see anything to have an opinion on this show.
it was awesome.
Was it? Did you really like it?
No. I
Okay,
didn't.
good. I didn't like it.
I was
either.
just giving my Neil review.
Okay, good. What's our top 5 this week, Jeff?
Our top 5 this week, and we're doing it a little early because Andrew has to leave, but he
Yeah,
really
so it's not
wanted
the end
to-
of the show yet.
Yes, yeah, we're jumping this early,
Yes.
but
But
our
they're
top
listening as if it were the end of the show.
They're kind of freaking out. What the hell's going on?
Then is now.
And now is then.
when is
now
that?
just passed?
Yes.
Well, what are we watching now?
Oh, that was then.
I don't know. Anyways, what the fuck are we doing? Top 5.
Our top 5 are top 5 events on your bucket list.
Yes. Even though I hate the movie bucket list.
It doesn't have to be the movie bucket list. It's your bucket
More
list.
Freeman.
Has nothing to do with the movie bucket list, nor the movie Going in Style.
Oh,
This was just a
God.
random top 5 topic we came up with.
So,
This made me think.
It did. I actually had a harder time thinking about this than I thought it would be.
It made me think that, wow, I've got pretty much no
Aspirations,
aspirations in
whatsoever.
life at all.
I want a Subway sandwich on my couch like Dagwood. I want to make sweet love to Dennis the Menace's mom.
I got a feeling there's gonna be no competition for Hobieing somebody out. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not putting anything on the board today.
I don't think so.
And I didn't even Hobie my list. I kept it to
I did
5.
too. I did keep mine 5.
Okay.
But I have some honorable mentions.
I got some stupid ones.
What's your
Okay,
number 5?
that's okay.
Go ahead, Andrew. What's your number 5?
This is your list.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Your list. You do
Open
whatever you
the door
want.
to the Disney store at Kenwood Mall.
Oh.
Because every morning they give a key out to a kid, and he gets to open the door.
And you want to be the
pushing
big
the kid down. Move it.
Mine. You like grab the key, push him down.
Well, this is from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, kid. And move it.
Mine.
I didn't even know they were still open. Like I thought a lot of the Disney stores left the malls around
Well,
here.
that
I didn't
was-
even know we had.
You
them.
just got cancer. This is my key.
That was similar to me. I wanted to open the Bose
Sorry for the
sound
yelling.
system store.
There you go.
I want to open Suncoast.
I worked at Suncoast.
Oh, God.
Do you have,
did.
do you have cool sunglasses from there?
Could you justify?
No, not Sunglass Hut, Suncoast.
They still
Suncoast
have
did
cool
video-
sunglasses in there, don't they?
No, the movie store.
Movies.
I'm thinking something.
Movies and toys.
I thought it was the
Could
surf
you
shop.
justify why a DVD costed $34.99? I am not
we
paying.
had it.
I'm not paying $34.99 for High Spirits. Okay, I'm sorry. It is ridiculous.
High Spirits was not in stock. Okay? I was out
Or
of print
Haunted
for the longest
Honeymoon.
time.
I'm not paying $34.99 for Haunted Honeymoon.
See, I thought he was going to say, I want to open the doors to the Disney Castle and Disney World.
Just the Disney store.
No,
That's
it's the
not an
store in
event.
Kenwood.
That's
Yeah,
not
it
an
could
event.
be. Or light the fireworks off.
That's not an event.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be honest. You probably could get to the Disney store at 2:00 in the mall, and you still could probably get the key.
All right, next.
All right, sorry.
You're our first customer of the week.
Hey,
Here's 5 other keys.
are you sure you don't want an internet password?
Sir, we have an age 12 limit.
Appreciate that too. Anyways, let's see here. My number 5. I'll go next.
No. Hey, yeah. Why don't you go next, Jason?
Thank you. I want to show up on some. This is a minimal one. I want to show up on some podcast that we are friends with, where there's Dark Angels, 365 Flicks, Snake Oil,
Gotham
when
Knights,
they show out,
Gotham Lights.
Gotham Lights, Gotham Sirens, Jock and Nerd. I want to show up unannounced at their studio and go, "Hey, hi, we're crashing it," and just come on the show.
Call the cops.
Well,
Take it
yes.
away.
My thing is, I wanted to go to Koi's
Like
Comics
Dr. Number One.
for Dev and go to Koi's Comics and just show up one time they're recording. That's all I
That's
want.
not an event.
That's not an event. Just to show up and be
That's
on
not
the
an
same,
event. Would be like a
time.
scheduled activity.
No, they don't know. They're scheduled, but not me.
That's a surprise.
Yeah,
that
I'm
would be a
surprised.
top 5 surprise, not an event.
Well, you took it way too literal because you'll be yelling at me for probably every one of mine.
Jeff, eat a sandwich.
I threw away because I thought it had to be like an event that's being produced.
It was a surprise podcast episode, and I showed up.
All right, next.
Blake, what's your number 5?
Other than Uber Eats delivering me a Subway sandwich. All right, my number 5. My 5. I go from 5 to 1 in terms of more likely to impossible.
Okay.
So number 5 is most likely I may be able to do it. Number
Okay.
1 being probably it'll never happen, but I can still want it on my bucket list anyways.
Mine was the opposite direction.
No.
The less likely was the
All right, well, my bucket list, for having done the depth of travel I've done, I've realized I've never been to the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone National Park.
Yellowstone's worth it. Grand Canyon's a fucking hole in the ground. Nobody cares.
That's okay.
Wow, you're the first person I ever heard say that.
Fucking hate the Grand Canyon.
So what's the...
And what makes
Wanna go to the Grand
Yellowstone
Canyon
worth
or
it?
Yellowstone?
Both of them, yeah.
Yellowstone's beautiful.
I could probably hit it. It's a bucket list. This is what I want to do. I want to go to the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone. I could probably knock them out in the same week.
It did say events.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
Bucket list. Your top 5 bucket list. Your things you want to do before you die. I want to go there before I die.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna blame the intern on this because the intern sent out the thingy that said something different than our
agreement on our
Top
Facebook.
5 events on your bucket list. That's what it says right here. Am I the only one that followed the rules?
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to us before? We never did. We're lucky to have the same top 5 subjects.
Actually, you got the typo.
We kind of had a private chat going on discussing what we were going to do, and we said bucket list, and then the word events popped up on here.
I don't know who did that, but I fired that fucking intern. What's your number 5?
Well, there you go.
All my shit's not gonna make sense to what you're doing.
Well, you explained it, so now we understand.
Yeah, it's your bucket list.
Jeff put tomatoes.
My bucket list's gonna get really lame because you know how hard it was to come up with 5.
Well, you know what? By the time it goes back to Jeff, me, and Jason back to you, you got time to think of new shit.
Not anymore. Just go.
Get the keys to the Hallmark store in the mall. Get keys to the Ruby Tuesday in the mall.
I always wanted Johnny Toys keys.
KB Toys.
I got one of those.
What's your number 5, Jeff?
My number 5, and like I said, with mine, the 5 is the least likely to ever happen. My event that I really want is to win the lottery.
That's a stupid
I
bucket
could
list.
go with that as an event.
Oh, that's an event. Yes.
That I think I
You're,
could.
you're right. That is near impossible. You have a 1 in X billion number of chance, 300 billion some.
And it's even worse when you don't buy chances. But I want to win the lottery.
But you have to buy a ticket. That's how you play.
I don't think anybody understands the definition of a bucket list here.
No, that's what I want to happen before I die.
What's your number 4? Move on. Jesus.
Bucket of Bud Lights. Number 4.
My number 4 is to go skydiving.
Oh, okay.
I almost put that on my list. That's a honorable mention.
And that's one that.
With a parachute?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely
okay.
with a parachute.
But I have a hard time jumping out of a perfectly good plane.
What happens
Honestly,
if the plane's on fire? Do you want them to set it on fire so you can jump out and make it better?
I could justify that.
I'm going to say probably the reason that I
Or,
probably
or if I'm
haven't,
hijacking a couple $100,000.
the reason I probably haven't done it yet is because I can't justify the cost. It's like too expensive to for like
$100.
it's like
Tandem
$150.
jump. Or you're strapped onto the instructor. You don't really do anything.
Exactly, you don't
You're
do
just
anything.
strapped onto the front of the instructor like you're his bitch, and all you do is fall out of the plane.
Yeah, it's more like sky falling. At least
Actually,
your
they
first
look at Jeff,
one.
they're like, fuck that, I ain't strapping I ain't strapping onto him.
We don't got parachutes that big.
Don't worry, he'll cushion your fall.
I'm gonna go with those astronaut capsule parachutes for this shit.
Oh god.
Well, if the parachute doesn't open, we'll just have a crater. It's fine.
Good news
Oh,
is,
Grand Canyon, closer to where I live.
wow. Like I said though, the good news is I could probably cushion the fall for the instructor.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I just said that.
Yeah, but
we don't listen to you.
So.
Yeah, Blake, what's your number 4?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right, my number 4 was I want to race a Formula One car.
No.
It could be on one of the European tracks or on one of the Indy karts ovals or whatever.
Just
here.
don't turn right.
Or no, actually,
He wants
you
to
turn
race one that
left
turns
and
right.
Oh, okay.
Say you turn left and right.
Okay.
You know, it could be just something simple here. Is like Mid Ohio up here on that track, which is really nice, by the way.
But he wants one with both turns.
But yeah, exactly. I want to turn left and right. You know, in one of the finest, most high tech driving machines on earth.
A Kia?
That's the Formula One cars.
A Kia?
No.
Oh,
My number 4. Blake's going to make fun of me.
yes.
Actually, no, this one. No, my number 4 is actually going to a Reds World Series baseball game. Cincinnati Reds. He won't make fun of me for
You
that.
took one of mine out.
Oh, hold on.
Whoa, what's
The Reds have
number?
already been to World Series recently.
I know, but I was young.
29
But-
years ago.
yeah.
Oh, took out Andrew's number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Put it on the board.
But he wasn't at the game. He
I
wants
wasn't.
to be
Oh,
at
I was young.
watching on TV
Yeah.
from your home,
No, I won't be.
I did in my friend's house.
wishing you were downtown.
Blake, Andrew, what's your number 4?
All right, what have you thought up for your number 4?
I would like to go to a presidential inauguration at some point in my life.
Now,
What's your number 3?
were you going there to celebrate or to riot?
I am going there just to see it unfold. Just be there. You know, I don't care who's the president going to be. I just want to go to one.
Now, do you want to be part of the big crowd guy or the sparse crowd guy? Like when we look at the pictures and you say, "Look, there I am," because no one else is around me.
I just want to go. I don't care what crowd I'm in. I just want to take in, something that's, part of our country. So I don't care what side of the aisle he's on. I just want to go to one.
That's right. And then,
Or she.
That's right.
Or
and,
she.
And then smash into a Starbucks and grab some free coffee.
What's your number 3?
Go to a Chick-fil-A grand opening and get a year's supply of Chick-fil-A.
Do you get a free year supply if you're at a Chick-fil-A grand opening?
First 100
First
people.
100 people at a Chick-fil-A, and people camp out for weeks.
Really?
Do they not have jobs?
Nope.
Apparently not.
Not for a free Chick-fil-A for a year.
Okay.
I like Chick-fil-A.
I don't know
That'd
if
be a
I'd
good deal, but I can't do the line thing.
After Star Wars Celebration, I'm very good at lines.
Yeah.
I'm very well versed in how to handle lines.
Or why wait in line? Just smash the window and go right in and grab your own Chick-fil-A.
I don't think.
Can I speak of Star Wars Celebrations real
Yeah.
quick?
But it's your
Yeah.
time, so
All
go
right.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Star Wars Celebrations, I was a member of this chat board, okay, this Facebook group.
All right.
And people were talking about how they're preparing for Star Wars Celebration. And I was part of this group and just seeing what, where the entrances were going to be, who's coming, and everything else. So people were buying chairs that fit in the backpacks, or these like compact portable chairs.
They're on Shark Tank.
Were they?
Yeah.
So they were buying these chairs for line waiting. And I said, oh, that's a cool idea, because you can't bring in, everything you bring into the convention has to be fit into a backpack.
All right.
It's like, okay, cool. So then I was like, okay, I might buy one of those. I got a feeling there might seem to be some big lines. So I bought some. And then I'm reading on the Facebook. People were like, I'm practicing line waiting. So they got the chairs and they set them up in front of their TV at home. And they were sitting in their chairs for like weeks on end, every night when they come home, to practice line waiting. And they were serious about it, like saying, I logged in 4 hours today. And I'm like, wow, what group am I part of?
No offense to those amateurs, but I've been practicing line waiting my entire life.
I just had to like stop and like, what have I gotten myself into?
Why am I going?
Who am I?
Why am I getting in line?
So,
I've got nothing against these experts. I only got 50 minutes for mine.
Here I am walking with my good legs. How dare I?
I've got to do laundry.
so I bought these chairs, and then the only thing I wanted at Star Wars Celebration, there were some autographs I wanted, but the main thing I wanted was to get into the 40th anniversary panel, because there was rumors that Harrison Ford was coming, and John Williams, and it all happened. So I said, cool, we're going to do this, and we're going to camp out. So I get me, my brother, and 2 of my kids. And I convinced my wife finally to let me camp out for it, because we took like a mini vacation. So I get there. You would think if getting there at 11 p.m. the night before, I would get into the panel room.
When did it start the next day? What time?
11 a.m.
Okay, 12 hours before.
Mm-hmm.
I figured that would be fine. No, I missed it by 10 minutes getting the ticket to get into the panel room. Oh. Now, so I was so bummed, and I had my kids with me, 2 of my kids. So I'm sitting there like, we go back to the hotel, but then I noticed one thing. When I walked into the convention center, they had 4 scanners checking people. Like,
Metal detector
scanners, and running events. I just know right away, like, there's no way they're gonna be able to process 20,000 people in the morning with 4 scanners. And I saw the checks that they were doing very thorough at the beginning, at least.
Yeah.
Going through all your bags. Like, every fanboy's got a backpack.
Yeah.
Every, props, fake weapons, all this. They're gonna check all this. And they got 4 stations to process 20,000 people. No way. So I said, we're camping out. So we camped out to be first on the show floor. We're like number 15. And let me tell you something. I don't know whose bright fucking idea it was. So at 2 a.m. in the morning, the hall is quiet. There's probably about 5,000 people in this hall. Mm-hmm. It's quiet. Every now and then you hear a railing drop and everybody, big round of applause.
Yay!
I don't know what it is. Hey!
Like your cafeteria plates. Yay!
Yes. That's the only thing you hear. So then about 2 a.m. in the morning, you hear, are you ready? And they start playing rave music, and a fucking DJ came out of nowhere. It's Star Wars party time! I guess Reed Pop and all their wisdom thought it was a great idea at 2 a.m. in the morning to bring a DJ in.
When people try to sleep.
Everybody Everybody was quiet. You couldn't hear a mouse, and all of a sudden you have rave music playing, and you thought like maybe it's just like a one song. Oh no, it went on for a full over an hour, and it was loud, and it's rave music.
Yeah.
And it was nuts.
That might have gotten me out of line.
Oh, you should have seen it because when the music started, everybody kind of like started like, "What was that?
What the hell's going on?
And then they all look like, "Who's that idiot doing that?" And then you realize it's a full DJ setup, lights, and you're like, "What are they thinking?" I mean, you already got people camping out, so they're going to be grumpy, and now you just don't want them to have no sleep, and you know it's going to be a total madhouse tomorrow morning. I mean, just want to have.
You know what? We're going to have a lot of angry people tomorrow. Let's make them have lack of sleep. That's really...
That's what I think, is people are already pissed off they can't get into the panels. But let's make sure they get no sleep at all.
Did you have a silver bracelet? I could have let you borrow one.
Was any of the music like Star Wars related, or like,
Yeah,
like Star Wars
like
mixes,
Red
or it was
mixed
just,
in with Star
or just
Wars.
the asshole playing his collection?
It was like playing his collection with Star Wars mixed into it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, it was,
All right, first we hear
Leia.
and now we get the Yub Nub song. Yub Nub. Yub Nub.
yeah, that's what it was. It was.
And now some more Dead Mouse. Yeah.
The people around me could not believe it happened. So it was the worst experience. I almost feel
Are
like
you feeling
that's
it?
what it was like. That's what it was like. We're an hour straight at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm already upset that I didn't get to the 40th anniversary panel.
You know, I'm free for birthdays and Star Wars celebrations.
Most
mitzvahs.
ridiculous thing
Techno,
ever. My kids were
raves.
upset, and we slept on the concrete.
man,
so
bummer.
I knew they were gonna have a problem the next morning. And my brother says, "Hey, I'm gonna run out and I'll get some pillows from the hotel." So he gets out of line, he goes across the street, get pillows and blankets, and what do you think happens? They lock the doors. He's not allowed back in. So he says, "Fine."
God.
So he says, "Fine, I'll come in tomorrow morning." I said, "I think you're gonna have problems tomorrow morning." Yeah, he did. It took him 4 hours to get into the building. That's how backed up it was at the entrance. 4 hours. They had a helicopter. It was on the news. A helicopter with a video camera down on the line, the line stretched 1.5 miles.
And you were 10 minutes away. You didn't make it because
No, this was the other thing. He was 15th in line.
That's why we spent
yeah.
the night, because I knew they were going to have
okay,
problems
okay.
tomorrow morning. When I saw only 4 checkers, I said, "Oh, there's
Sad.
no way in hell."
What did your wife do?
What? When I told her I didn't get into the panel, she's like, "You should come home." I said, No, they're going to have problems tomorrow. I already know it. And they did. And then it was so bad that the convention promoters, Reed Pop, sent out an email on Friday apologizing to all the fans for basically the whole disastrous opening of the show. It was that bad. We apologize for the 3-hour, 4-hour wait, because people were missing autograph times and lines and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And then it got even worse. So I got these autographs I pre-bought, because you had to pre-buy all your autographs, right? Mm-hmm. So Topps and all their fabulous wisdom thought it was a great idea that you have to go into 3 lines to get an autograph. You got to go in one line to get your ticket. You got to go to another line to get your photo, because they don't have photos at the table. Then you got to get to another line to get the autograph.
This is what socialism looks like, people. And I can identify because I've been on those lines in Italy.
It was like the most ridiculous. So you think they got 40 media guests, right? Guess how many registers they had? 4 registers to check people out. You got 4 media guests. And some of these media guests, like Mark Hamill, they got hundreds of people lined up. You got 4 registers.
Maybe they just wanted you to take in the beautiful smell that expos always have in showcases. It's a beautiful smell on the showroom floor.
It was disastrous. It was the most unorganized autograph haul I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
But you know what you had?
Oh, that was still ringing in my ears.
Still will be.
Hot and sweaty.
Leia.
Yep.
Leia.
It was awful. The worst experience.
So where are we on our top 5
I'm
list?
sorry. Okay.
Hey, that's our top 5 intermission, folks.
So,
Leia.
yeah, Chick-fil-A, grand opening.
Yeah.
That was your number 3?
Yeah.
You know, after we're done recording, I'll tell you about my Italian postale Ufficina.
Well, at this rate, we're going to be here till 2.
That's okay.
So, my number 3 is, let's see here, going to Banff. Going to the national park.
What is Banff?
It's a national park up in Canada.
Canadian
What's it
National
called?
Park.
Yeah, Banff. BANFF. Nickel from the graphic novel.
Does it stand for something?
No, it's
Like
BANFF.
big ass North
No, it's
Park, big ass North Park,
It's just a
Big ass.
word.
big ass North Park, Canada.
Anyways, Nickel from Graphic Novice has a cabin 40 miles from it, or minutes from it. But yeah, I want to go there. It's
Or
beautiful.
big ass nickel place.
That's it. Shut up. What's your number 3? Fuck you. What's your number 3?
Are we going out of order? Is
No.
it Jeff's number 3? Or is it my
No,
number
it's your
3?
turn.
All right, my number 3, I would like to take well, I don't have time for it at the moment, nor the money to, but when I retire, I'll have plenty of time and, well, maybe I'll rob a bank or something. Then I'll have enough money for it.
See, that's why you should have had win the lottery. As number
You know,
5.
so I said number 4, rob a bank and get away with it in my retirement age, so that I can do number 3, which would be around the world cruise. I would like to do an around the world cruise. I'd like to be on a ship where I'm not standing watch. That might work.
Yeah, I saw one of those just online the other day, like a 4-month cruise to go around
4
the
months,
world.
go around the world, in a ship that I can get drunk on. Legally.
That's nice.
That would make it much better than what you probably put up with on your.
Yeah, you think about it. I mean, that would be really cool.
Could you bring microphones to podcast on it?
Well, you probably would have to in order to keep yourself occupied.
What's your
What
number?
are you going to do for 4 months?
Throw people off.
Yeah, exactly.
They never prosecute.
Turn it into a pirate ship.
They never.
Mutiny.
4 months became 4 years, bitches.
My number 3 is I would like to write a book.
Oh.
I have no clue what I'd even write
Eventually.
Everybody poops.
it about.
2?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Everybody poops.
Probably fantasy because that's what I like to read. But write a
Yeah.
book,
Fecker female.
whether it's good or not.
Yeah. See, I
don't care.
have plenty of great fantasy book ideas. The problem is they're all in my head.
I got 50
The
Shades.
problem is putting them into electrons or paper.
Fancy like 50 Shades of Chewy.
No.
Yes, exactly.
50 Shades
Is
of
he
Furry.
talking or is he just having fun?
30
Shades of
Shades of
Furry.
Chewbacca.
You know, there was this news story recently that I put up on our Facebook about furries.
I saw
see
you
it?
put it up, yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on, Andrew's got to get going. Let's do the top five. What's your
all
number
right,
2?
keep going. We'll keep moving.
Oh, it's still me. Well, my number 2 is I would like to visit every Major League Baseball park.
Oh, that's a good one. I should have done
Yeah.
that.
Preferably on one summer tour. But
There you
I
go.
like that one.
Yeah, a lot of people do that
Yeah.
thing.
When we
Yeah, that's
retire,
cool.
Jeff, we'll do it.
Yeah.
it's something I've
That's
talked about
something,
doing
a lot of
since
people do that.
since my 20s.
Not
And
a lot, but I have heard of that.
So you can come up with an original idea. You had to steal millions of other people's ideas. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Number
No,
one.
Well, you know what it is?
No, I'm kidding. Just joking.
My brother and I came up with a movie idea where we did that. So
Okay.
maybe if I combined my book and turned it into a screenplay and then go around and film me doing it,
That's right.
I can get 2 done in one summer.
And sleep with all the furry mascots in every park.
Oh man, that would change everything.
Oh, the tongue on the Philadelphia fanatic.
I knew I could tie that to a furry joke.
What's your number 2, Blake?
All right, my number 2, we'll have to start early in the evening because, the pubs close, for some reason like 11 o'clock or midnight in England. I don't know why.
Okay.
They do.
Well, that sucks.
I would like to have a pub night, either not a loud pub. We have to find the perfect pub.
Okay.
With not a lot of people in it. And I would like to spend the night drinking pints with either Paul McCartney or Robert Smith of The Cure.
About Yoko Ono. I can do that
No.
for you.
No.
I can do that.
We said bucket list, not nightmare.
Can I be there?
Not nightmare list.
I would ask Paul really good questions.
No, you're banned. Actually, you're only allowed to look through the window.
Did you?
We're gonna lock the doors, and you're only gonna be allowed to look through the window.
I loved you.
And you're gonna be saying, "I love
You in Savage Garden?
Sex in the City."
Now I can actually see you doing the Chris Farley interview.
Remember that?
when you were in the Beatles?
That was awesome.
Remember when you were in Savage Garden?
And then when you're in Wings, and you named it after yourself, Paul McCartney and Wings.
I was thinking of the TV show.
That was awesome. Wings, no.
Didn't know he was in another one. I thought it was a TV show.
Remember when you were in Wings and you hung out with Tony Shalhoub
Yeah.
and Lowell?
Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. I was thinking, like, you can hang out and have a couple beers with, like, one of your favorite musical inspirations. And I think that'd be really neat. Just have a nice conversation and lock the door so Jason couldn't come in.
My number 2, Blake's going to mock me on this one, is sitting front row, camera side, so the camera can see you, front row at the WWE Royal Rumble. And I'm dead serious. I just can't justify spending $4,000 on those seats.
Nope. I couldn't justify spending $130 on skydiving.
Or just for the pay-per-view.
Stop it.
Screw that.
But I would love to do it. Not the WrestleMania because that's like 18 hours. I want to do the Rumble because I love the Rumble. So.
Are you going to bring a sign?
No.
Yeah.
What? But you
if
know
you're
what,
gonna
Jeff?
go, you have to take a sign.
No, I would just dress up.
And it could be like what Arnold 315. What's his name?
Austin?
Austin 316
Arnold.
or something. I don't know. Or you know, actually, your sign will be like, "It's not fake, it's real."
Let's all read from the book of Arnold 316.
Austin, I couldn't remember his name.
I always liked Tito 316.
Actually, you should do
broke the
Arnold
table.
316, and then we were like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And they'll like put you on TV the whole time, like, "Yeah, Arnold 316."
That's true. You would get talked about.
And they'd be like, "What the fuck is that guy with Arnold 316?"
I would dress up as a one-man gang.
And why is it in assless chaps?
Again! Dude, I just hate when people say that because by definition,
Chaps don't have an ass.
all chaps are assless.
That's true.
Otherwise, they're just pants.
Leather pants.
And Sam. So I took number 2 from Andrew, the Reds World Series. What's your
Reds
number 1, Andrew?
Andrew, what's your number one? Save us,
I'd like to go
please.
to a big film premiere, like Star Wars or something.
Oh, okay.
At like a Man's Chinese Theater
Yes,
in
yes.
Hollywood.
One of
be cool.
one of our guests at It's Free at Last. She just went to the Guardians of the Galaxy red carpet premiere.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Wait,
Is that
go.
free?
yeah.
At last.
What did she have to do?
It's free at last.
What did she have to do for it to be free?
Disney paid for her to come out there.
Well, she
Actually,
runs.
we haven't had her on the show for
We
like
should-
a
we
long
should have her
time.
on
We
soon.
should bring her back.
We haven't
That's what
had
she had
her
to
on
do.
since
No.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
That's true. She gave us all that free stuff, man.
Because it was free at last.
Now, I did
Anyways.
have an honorable mention, though.
Well, hold on, real quick.
Hold on.
Or do you have to go? Do you have to go?
I do have to go.
Okay, go ahead. What's your
Give
honorable
us your
mention?
mentions. We'll finish up with
All
our
right.
Jen, so.
Like to go to Groundhog Day in Pennsylvania, Punxsutawney-Phil.
To kill it?
No,
That's what I would do.
part of this.
You know, Bill Murray's not there.
Yeah.
But Brian Doyle Murray will be.
Oh, well, that's a good
So,
one.
He's the mayor.
Chris Elliott will be there.
He's still the
I
mayor.
think it seems like a nice, fun event to. And I picked
To kill
events,
myself?
all right?
Yeah, you're right.
I picked events. I always thought that'd be a fun event to go to.
True.
That would be.
I would go to the Grand Canyon,
agree.
and I have no desire to go to the Grand Canyon than go to a freaking rodent coming out of a hole.
Especially.
Grand Canyon's not an event. It's not an event.
What if a
should go-
groundhog came out of the Grand
You should go to
Canyon?
Groundhog Day, and you should be telling everybody every step of the way. And this happened yesterday. I know exactly what he's going to do. Watch this. That's it.
Oh, that's what you get friends to plants or
You
whatever.
get
and
friends
say-
and plants around. It's like, watch this guy. He's
God,
gonna
this happens every day.
Watch
This
this.
guy's going to come and fall down the hill.
see that guy. He's gonna get slapped by that woman right there. She walks by. He's gonna say something. Dude, you be the fucking bomb.
I wonder how many people might have already tried that or done that.
Probably none, because I think we just came up with that original
I think
idea.
that's completely original. All
Yeah,
right.
I think so.
Well, Andrew, thanks for stopping by.
Well, no. What's your other honorable mentions?
That was the well. He took one. So my honorable mention was, yeah, that was it.
Getting the key to KB Toys.
Oh, the other one was if I had another honorable mention, it would be to go to another Star Wars celebration in 2019. So,
Stalworth.
Star Wars.
Stalwart.
Or it would be Star Wade.
I thought it was like Lynn Starworth. What, you're a Steeler fan?
Yeah. So I really had a lot of fun there. I just
No,
think
it's
they
Lynn
they got
Swan.
fixed, that's all. So.
John Stallworth and Lynn Swan. I got.
Would you like to be at an opening of a
Lance Stalwart?
blockbuster?
The opening of a block.
You know what?
How about the closing of a
I'm like an idiot or
blockbuster?
whatever, but I do like to go to store openings. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like, man, hardly anybody's been through these aisles. I'm first, you
I'm
know.
first.
I don't know what it is.
You got to go to the soft openings though, because the hard openings are too crowded.
I just picture you knocking down a kid to get the Disney key.
Mine.
It's mine, you little bitch.
I feel like you would go all Kylo Ren on him. Get away!
I do like some Disney.
Anyway, so Andrew, thanks for showing up. Since Comic Expo September 22nd through 24th, we'll have you back on before then, obviously. So Oh, I hope so. He's got a shirt now. So.
Yay!
I do wear it.
If we wear that to the expo, are we going to get kicked out?
More than likely.
Okay, good call. Good call.
I'm just kidding.
I just want people to ask us history questions while we're there. That's all we want. That's all I want. Want
You
people
won't
to
give
go,
them wrong answers for every question.
why is a history show here?
Make it up. Make
So
it
you
up.
guys are coming.
Yes.
The answer is 1066.
And
so
didn't you have some friends that are coming?
We are. 365 Flicks podcast are coming from the UK.
Coming from Uck.
And we
Across the
have
Did
sea.
we convince Big Dev to come down?
Dev, I think, is coming
I
down.
think it's
You're gonna
visiting or what? What's the deal?
They're coming for the
They're coming
expo.
for the event.
They're-
To hang out?
Yeah, they're coming.
yeah, they're going to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming from the island across the sea in Ohio's hat.
The UK guys were either taken out on that Thursday night or they're going to come over to my house and I'm going to grill them out some
It's gonna be
steak.
ugly no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna drink
Yeah.
us under the table.
Yeah.
Have they ever been to America?
They've been to America.
Well, they've been in New York.
Well, one's been to New York, one's been to Orlando. So
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 they've
neither
the
have been to
Midwest.
real
they're only coming to
America.
Cincinnati just for
They haven't
us.
been to the
and-
bread basket.
They're coming to the Cincinnati for us and the expo.
So they're going to come out here to the country.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
haven't been to the normal boring America, which is
Great wide open.
99%.
Flyover country.
But they're coming over to meet all the Harry Potter and all those other British guests who are
right.
going to be here.
They're probably going to be like, yeah, we can see these all back in Europe.
I came all this way to see these guys.
Son of a bitch.
Damn.
But yeah, we got a lot of podcasters coming in. And so yeah.
Are they going to podcast?
I think so.
Maybe
I
we'll
think
all have like one big family podcast.
Chris and Kevin from 365, they said they're going to be on our show. So we're excited.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to podcast about 18 episodes that weekend. So
Oh, wow.
I think that's a slight exaggeration.
probably about 6 or 7.
Oh.
So
Now ask how many are going to be sober.
well, we at the show. But yeah.
We're allowed to sneak in backpacks of alcohol,
Yes,
right?
yes. Liquor just.
I didn't hear that. I did not hear that.
The sad thing is we're sober now. None of us are drinking, and this is how bad it is. So I do appreciate it, Andrew. And
I appreciate coming.
and we'll keep updating with the guest.
I appreciate that.
Alright.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Andrew.
Okay, my number one. Andrew's gone, so we appreciate it. He had a big meeting.
Yeah, Andrew had a heart out. I mean, he had to leave.
So he is out, but
Because he had to do important producer stuff.
my number one is my wife had a couple top fives on this too, but mine's similar. I wanted to travel Route 66.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to do that. I don't know how much is left.
And listen to all the related Route 66 songs in
Nah.
pop
call
music
it-
culture.
I think that would be a fun trip to do. Going cross country is one thing. That is one of my wife's top 5 things is
Yeah.
cross country. I would like that, but I would want to do the back roads. I just don't want to do a whole fucking highway of going cross country. I would
Yeah.
love to see that. And
Yeah, that would
obviously,
drive me crazy.
Oh, no.
You want to take
I'm too destination driven
No.
to enjoy driving back roads.
I would want to do that and see like the fabric of America. I like seeing the small towns. I love seeing small
I
towns.
thought that was cotton was the fabric.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you don't have to be anywhere. Just take your time.
Yeah, obviously I would have to be retired.
Yeah.
So when you get back from your cruise, you and your wife can join us.
Yeah.
That's not going to
Maybe if you had an RV and someone else was driving and I can just sit in the back eating my sandwiches.
Oh, okay, Dagwood.
Ordering Uber Eats.
Catch up to us!
I'm on Route 66. How fucking hard can this be? It's past mile marker 162.
Thanks for listening! What's your number one? Blake.
All right, my number one. As we talked, we had to go from what was most plausible to the most,
Yeah.
implausible.
Winning the lottery?
Which would have been, last one was, having some pints with Robert Smith of The Cure or Paul McCartney.
So this is going to be more impossible.
This is going to be
than that.
even more impossible. And actually,
Singing with Robert.
and actually, no, I have to
David
do that
Fife
when
with
I'm
John
drunk.
Lennon.
Drinking, I do that when I'm drunk, drinking in the pub. No, this is I actually lied. It's a tie. I hope he did.
Uh-oh.
I would like to be present at a Cleveland Browns Super Bowl victory or a Cleveland Indians World Series clinch win.
Didn't they win last year? They were up 3-1 against the Cubs. I thought they won. The Indians?
Fuck you, Brigger.
I thought they did, didn't they? I kind of turned it off after game 4 because I thought, how do you blow this lead?
Pitchers
You're
were
lose
hurt
this.
and injured. We had to use the same guy over and over again.
I thought they were. I just
And
turned it off.
everybody expected the Cubs to win anyway. So.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
so-
Did they win, the Cubs? I didn't see
The
it.
Cubs won.
I wasn't watching.
Son of a bitch.
Did they win?
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm just asking. I didn't know.
You're just asking.
Jeff, what's your number?
Yeah, you know, and speaking of the Browns,
The draft is this Thursday.
draft is this Thursday, and I can't believe we're not doing a draft day.
Well, we could redraft the Browns after this Thursday, who they should have picked.
Tree.
Tree.
Round 1, Cleveland Browns draft. Tree. You see the
Round
video?
2,
You go to
deer.
our Facebook page, Mr. Shively put up.
Yes.
Tree. Yeah, Browns draft tree.
Is that a walking tree?
No.
No, okay.
It's pretty good at tackling, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's your number 1?
My number 1's a little strange, but it's something I've always wanted to do. And I've always wanted to learn glass blowing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. It looked like a fun art to do.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
Jeff
have no
wants to
patience.
learn how to blow.
Yeah, I'm not too good at it.
You make sure you got to cup the glass. You got to cup the glass.
Oh, is that it?
You got to be careful with that. You don't want to do it too hard because then the glass breaks.
You need to spin slowly.
Yes, yes. And make sure at the very tip of it, you got to twirl it a little bit. You got to twirl
You
it.
got to twirl and cup.
Yeah, yeah. Just making sure because otherwise it can just shatter and then that's too early.
You don't
want
want to do it too fast.
No.
No.
But you know what? Even bad glass blowing is good, so it's okay. I mean, I think you'll be fine. I think.
So you got to be gentle. You
Yeah.
know, you can't just go in there and rough it up. You know,
And when you're blowing, you can't use your teeth because that would really be bad. I mean, that would be bad.
it has to be all. bad. I'm done.
And we haven't even heard from Nick yet.
Sorry.
Oh God.
I don't know what happened to our show this week, but it is off the rails. Moving on.
Honorable mentions.
Oh, okay,
Got any
sure.
honorable mentions?
What's your honorable mentions?
I have a couple. Well, one the female perspective gave me her honorable mention. It was Mile High Club. But she
Is
didn't
this your wife?
Yeah, but she didn't specify it with me.
Give me Dr.
She
Number
just
on
said
it.
Mile High Club.
Well, she'd be like, she's got this list. Has 5 names
If
on
she
it.
were allowed to have a top 5.
Oh, no, she has a top 5, but you don't. Number 5 for her is Kevin James. 4, Adam Sandler.
Probably.
3, Peter Dinklage. He can fit in the compartment.
In the overhead bin.
I can't believe you just insulted all the little people in the world there, Jason.
Of course, if it's American Airlines, he might be throwing him off and hitting other
God.
people.
Oh, I can't say that.
I was gonna say, other honorable mentions that I actually had was A Night in Chicago with John Cusack.
Okay.
Over Bill Murray?
Take Joan Cusack, but
No.
Okay, what else?
Yeah, hang out with John Cusack, and I would have said like hula hooping with
Remy
LaCroix. But obviously you've ruined that for me. So
come on in.
that'll
I got
never happen.
plenty of room. Let me show you my glass blowing.
I only said hula hooping.
I can hula hoop and glass blow. I cup. Jeff, you got any others?
I do not.
What's on your mind? What's on
I had to put winning the lottery in my list, so I don't really have honorable
first one?
mentions.
Should have been
Just for
buying
the people
a ticket,
that
lottery ticket.
we don't have video, but Jeff actually has a mohawk this week. I'm impressed. Well done, Jeff.
Yay!
It's a very unique haircut.
Oh,
I've never
see
seen it.
everybody?
He trimmed his beard. He looks respectable
Presentable.
and presentable
Presentable.
now.
So,
I was always respectable and presentable.
anyways, we have a lot of listener feedback on this one. Nick the Gimp, he hasn't been on in a while.
Gimp.
Just one. Hike the Himalayan mountains. Oh, I have 2. Don't die on the Himalayan mountains.
That'd be my first one. Not to die on the Himalayan mountains.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just going through them here. Dr. Number 1 at Dr. Number 1 has give Blake an erotic massage.
Ooh.
Have a threesome with Jeff and Nick Albright. Spoon with Jason. Never mind, I already did that. Okay. Neil.
Not that you were aware of, Jason. No.
Neil from Dark Angels Pre-Freaks.
You know that one morning you woke up really groggy?
It was okay. It was a little sore. Number 5, get an autographed picture from Hobie. We could do that.
Yeah.
4, get a Hobie tattoo. I would pay $50 for that. Number 3, have Hobie back on Dark Angel's Pretty Feet. Ooh. We could do that. We would love to. Number 2, win another floppy. Oh, you're getting one. Above Scab Jeff. Number 1, be an in-studio guest on Hobie. Come on down. We would love to have you here. Let's see here. We got a lot of... Doug, number 1 fan. Number 5, go to Disneyland Paris. Number 4, go to Hong Kong Disney. 3, Shanghai Disney. 2, Tokyo Disney. Number 1, Disneyland today. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to say yes on that one. Let's see
It
here.
doesn't surprise me, that list.
Not at all.
We did have a couple other ones
What about
here.
Disney erotica?
I don't think that's the thing.
Actually, he's probably got that collection.
Let's see here. Jeff Morris, Scab Jeff, has be a guest on an episode of Hobie with another guest who appreciates La La Land for the masterpiece it is.
Never gonna happen.
Nope. Jam with Ashley Simpson.
Define jam.
2005 called. Let's see.
What do you
here.
mean by jam with Ashley Simpson?
Find a fossil. 2, win a floppy.
Yeah, go pick up a limestone.
Arrowhead. Number 1, win a floppy in a category that Gotham is nominated. That's a tough call.
That's tough. I don't know if we can separate him from Gotham categories.
Chris Richardson, 365 Flicks, had write an episode of Kevin Can Wait. Wait a minute. Meet Kevin James. No. Appear on screen with Kevin James. No. Tell Kevin James about his number 1 fan, Jason. Can't give yourself a nickname, Brigger. Number 1, arrange for Kevin James to record a special episode of Hobie.
Or have Kevin James beat Jason's ass.
It would happen. Number 5, Tony High from Salty Language. You love Tony.
Yes.
Hey, Tony. Hey,
Yeah, number 5, never watch the movie The Bucket List again.
hey, Tony. Hey.
It's as bad as a Street Fighter movie. Number 4, do the splits like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Ooh.
3, go to the Renaissance Fair dressed as a time traveler, specifically Time Cop. 2, avenge my Luminex of a friend that Chong Li killed. That's Chung Li killed. I miss you, Ray. I think that was Street Fighter. And
You
number 1,
think?
become a cyborg. That was his.
Ooh.
So his bucket list surrounds
Robotically
Jean-Claude
enhance
Van
himself.
Damme.
Yeah.
Very. I don't think people took this list very seriously.
We did?
Well, it's not everybody did events though.
Well, that's because the only place the word event showed up was on our outline copy
I don't remember.
that you sent to Andrew.
So there you go. There's our top 5. We're not done yet. We got some new things here. We got some, or not new things. We got listener feedback. Blake, let's do some listener feedback.
Let me tell you about my weekend.
Okay, we're going to postpone listener feedback.
That's right. The female perspective was out of town.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, the girls are away to college. Mm-hmm. So I left the toilet seat up in every bathroom in the house.
So Culture Babble was out of town. Okay.
No. No, but seriously, hey, remember I told you guys I was going to go see the Cavs playoffs game in Indianapolis
Yeah.
Thursday night?
Did you?
That's the game that the Cavs
Came
did
back?
the best playoff comeback win from behind at halftime in history. Mm-hmm. I was there with my brother-in-law, father-in-law, female perspective, and myself, and of course the 3 of them were Pacer fans, and it was just me with my, Cavs 2016 champs shirt.
Because they didn't blow a lead, right?
Oh no!
Okay, they came
And
back.
so what happened was, they were starting like, oh, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, LeBron's the king, and of course we were losing like 74 to 49 at halftime.
Holy crap! They got up 74 points in one half.
Yes, I thought the Pacers were going to score 150 points in this game, but I was with season ticket Indiana Pacer guy next to me to the left, and they're actually pretty cool, and they're like, all right, they pointed out where Larry Bird was sitting down in front of us and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. So he was enjoying the game until third quarter we started coming back. I was ready to leave at halftime, but they were like, oh no, we're going to stay here and enjoy this game.
Okay, first,
Yes.
never leave a sporting event early.
Damn straight. As demonstrated, or else I would have not seen the greatest playoff comeback in history. In the
Yeah, the
NBA.
World Series.
In the
Or
NBA.
I meant to say the Super Bowl.
I know it's Super Bowl. Yeah,
Super Bowl
exactly.
was the greatest. No.
No.
You know what I just learned today?
What?
That the NBA is in the playoffs.
Yeah, for about the next 6 months.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
I didn't realize the playoffs started yet for the NBA. So
Is there a buzzer or a bell that we should know about that starts this?
No, so it was awesome. And as we kept whittling away the points, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like 15, 10, 8, 6. And then, of course, they started breaking away again. And then my brother-in-law was like, 8, 10. I'm like, okay, I'll suck it up. And the next thing you know, like 3, and I'm like, oh shit. The season ticket holder guy with like 5 minutes left, he got up and left. He's like, well, I hope you enjoyed your time here. Have a good night. You're leaving.
Where are you going?
And then after the 3 of them giving shit, my father-in-law, Jesus Christ, you know we're going to have to listen to Blake on the ride home for an hour, 45 minutes, the entire time in the car. And I'm like, oh, I'll be nice. LeBron the King!
Why have you ever been nice?
LeBron the King! LeBron the King! That's right.
Did you watch any movies this weekend?
Yeah, I also wanted to talk about that. I finally caught up on a lot of my movies.
What'd you see?
First one, I always wanted to see American Psycho.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
Yeah, I actually thought it was kind of funny. You know,
It does have its moments.
satire. And, you know, when he goes through his little spiels about songs and albums and
Genesis.
artists, yeah, like Genesis and stuff, and Phil Collins. I almost laughed because, you know, I've been in those diatribes before where I'm talking to people about music. I'm like, oh, did you know that's a song? Oh, God. But I didn't take a hatchet to anybody's face. That's the difference between me and Bale's character. But no, I always wanted to see it, and people always said, oh, you got to see American Psycho. And I did, and I thought it was really good. And Bret Easton Ellis, who actually wrote the book, you know, I'm a big fan of his Bright Lights, Big City, you know, and but the ending confused.
I like Bright Lights, Big Titties better.
Yeah, Bright Lights, Big Titties. You like that?
Good
version
porn.
better? Yeah. But no, I liked the ending confused me completely.
You don't know.
You have no idea. So I
Nope.
actually had to get on the internet and start reading, and it's like,
Oh, that's a rabbit hole you don't want to go down.
yeah, all the theories on the other kind of stuff.
And you still didn't find anything out, did you?
No, not pretty much, except for that the director, what's her name, Mary Herron, is that her name? I can't remember.
I don't know who directed it,
Basically,
so sure.
in an interview post movie, said, "Yeah, I screwed the ending up. It was too vague." I'm like, did you think about that in the cutting room? You know, come on.
Oh, I
Did you
kinda
think of
like,
that?
I like when the movies have vague endings.
No,
I don't want
you're
to
right.
be told.
Like The Mist.
You're
The Mist
right.
had a very vague ending.
No, this did not. Although that was a
you're
good
right.
one to not be vague.
Yes.
But you're right. I like unreliable narrator stories, and in this case, you don't know if he was fantasizing about killing. What's his name? I forget. Jared Leto's
Leto,
character.
yeah.
You know, or
Who
if,
doesn't?
you know, was he fantasizing that, or did it actually happen? But the way the movie did, it was left completely crazy,
And then-
which makes sense because it's called American Psycho.
What else
right?
did you see?
I finally caught up with the Hateful Eight.
Never saw it. I need to still.
Yeah, you do. You should see it.
I do want to see it. I just
It's
haven't.
intriguing. It's good. Get ready. It's Tarantino, 3 hours. Lots of
Is it
dialogue.
3 hours?
A lot of witty dialogue.
It's just under, I think.
3 hours of witty dialogue. Woo! But
Watch it in sections.
Okay.
Well, treat it like
every
a
scene
series.
Yeah, treat it like every scene's a series.
Like a TV
Yeah, like
series.
TV series,
Episode 1, episode
mostly.
2, and then just come back to it.
Because, you know, he does what he does best. He writes some really good scenes and then fills in a movie around them,
Gotcha.
you know. Jennifer Jason Leigh, I was like, damn, that was her. She did a great acting job. I liked her a lot. And, of course, you know, all this other
All
bullshit
normals.
that he does. All this normal bullshit that he throws in there.
Sammy Jackson.
You know, it could have been, just another, typical Tarantino movie. You know, Reservoir Dogs in the Western,
What else did you see?
mostly. Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay. How'd you like it?
It was pretty good.
Did you like the
Really?
rock people?
Okay.
Good from a basic standing that I was probably like 3 whiskeys in.
Oh, good call.
And I focused a lot of my things on a certain ass in short shorts.
Jared
whenever I
Leto?
could. Yeah, Jared Leto. Yeah, the Joker.
I think you should have that. I think Suicide Squad should do that on their billboard for their.
Drink 3 whiskeys first.
Yes. Good enough after 3 whiskeys.
You know, I would see that on the poster.
Good enough
You
after
know,
3 whiskeys.
After all the time and attention that we spent on Leto's Joker that we read and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff, what a disappointing performance.
He was hardly in it, and it was just.
He was hardly in it, and he was more gangster than anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
You know?
There was a lot of things wrong with that film.
And Will Smith it up.
You know.
He's come out with his own movie of Deadshot.
Will Smith.
pass.
His role in it was okay. I thought it was okay.
Supposedly he's going to be also in the Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah, basically, I spent most of my time looking at Harley Quinn's ass when you could look at it.
She did a great job, Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
she did
Margot Robbie.
Robbie.
Yeah, she did a very good job. I did like her character. I think her character is probably one of the few bright spots
of the whole universe.
And I'm not just talking about her ass. I'm talking about her acting ability.
Yeah. No, she did it. She nailed it.
It was pretty good. Not enough of her actually acting.
Yes.
Because everybody else in it kind of sucked.
Because for some reason they tried to make Captain Boomerang work.
Did you like
what the hell
Did you like
that?
Ripcord?
No.
Hi, this guy can just fly through the air. Has ropes. Dead.
All right, he's done.
Wait a minute, did we miss his introduction?
Well,
no, he's right here.
Yeah. I was like, everyone called that because he wasn't even in the roll call.
No.
All of a sudden, it's like, oh, here's Katana, and we're like, oh, we all saw her from the
Did you just
trailers.
say robot roll call? Robot roll call.
I did not say robot roll
Gypsy.
call. But
Tom Servo?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Katana was pretty cool. I
like Katana.
I like Katana. She was pretty good.
there wasn't enough Katana for me to justify her even being.
The
in
ending was
movie.
a mess.
It was weird. The ending was completely a mess. And here's the other thing: you're a top secret idiot lady, and you have 2 vials, one of which contains the soul of Enchantress.
Yes. Yeah.
And you never thought about protecting the second one?
No. Here's my issue. They should have had a bad guy that was not magic and wizardry. They should have done more street level villains.
And it wasn't even a really bad guy. He just spent most of the time twirling cars in the air for a long period of time.
Well,
Make me a machine, brother.
well, the brother in it, the villain's brother, he wasn't even in it. They had to add him. They didn't think there was enough bad guys, so they added him at the end.
Well, no wonder it seemed disjointed.
It was a very
weird.
disjointed film.
It was weird. But the best movie that I saw of the weekend was I actually went with Dr. Bednar, and we went to see Logan.
Oh, Days of Future Past.
No.
Oh.
Logan. And I must say...
Days of Future is yet to come.
Yeah, Logan. Yes. And thank God there was no time travel in the movie.
There wasn't.
No. But I really liked it. I thought
the female,
I thought Professor X, Charles,
Patrick
Stewart was great as an aged Charles.
Yeah, I was. Like I said, when I saw it, I didn't think we could see anything new from Patrick Stewart playing Charles Xavier, and I was wrong.
But there you go. He played a vulnerable, very vulnerable.
Yes.
Charles. And I like Logan in his old age and everything else. There are some funny moments, of course. But I liked it overall. I liked, the ending was depressing, of course. But I would have liked a little bit more closure at the ending with them getting to Eden, all that kind of stuff. I would have liked to seen him live, to see him. I would like to have seen him, spoiler alert! I would have liked to have seen him live escorting the kids to at least get to Eden to find out if it was real or not.
Did you like when the farm family took him in? It's like, well, they're all dead.
Yeah,
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever, what's it, How It Should Have Ended, the thing online that doesn't, and they did that on that. It's like, how about if we make a dinner for you? It's like, no thank you, we're leaving.
No, you racist crackers. Just because we're black, you don't want to eat dinner with us? No, we just don't want you to die.
Well, we usually keep the reviews of TV shows and movies to the listener feedback section. Yeah. We actually did get some feedback this week.
Oh, you want to read them real quick?
Yeah.
All right.
Nick the Gimp, getting into Trailer Park Boys, it has its moments. So just to let you know, he's watching that.
Nick, it's not a documentary.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm too scared to watch it.
It's Canadian, isn't it?
I think so. But it looks like something I won't enjoy.
I don't know, it's like some fucked up red-green comedy.
Yeah, red-green isn't that good. So if red-green is the example of what that would be, then I'll pass.
Some other things, if you do want to send us reviews of movies or TV shows, you can do it on Twitter at Bad Ideas, or just do audio ones. Just let us know.
Yeah, record it and send it in.
Let's see. Randall Holt, RJ Holt 666. Not evil.
He's just handled that way.
He did several quick ones here. You ready? Riverdale, not good. Still shitty. Doctor Strange movie, very well done. Moana, not bad. Fuck you. That was a beautiful film.
He said it wasn't bad.
Wait a minute. Did you say Doctor Strangelove?
No, Doctor Strange.
Oh. I was like,
Let's see. He also had The Shallows, which I wanted to see where she's stuck on the rock with the shark circling.
Yeah.
Fun, but a bit ridiculous.
ooh, Blake Lively in a bikini.
She better act better than Green Lantern. Let's see. Number one fan
Better if you
Doug.
have a stump fetish.
Number one fan Doug had caught Independence Day resurgence. What a pile of crap. The characters were awful and the story made no sense. Glad I didn't pay for it. Hey!
You paid for it?
I just got it on pay-per-view. Weeks, whatever. Shut up. Let's see here. Also, Randall Holt said another one. Riverdale, garbage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And one other thing from Randall Holt. I hope you guys are watching the Action Auction on PBS. It's good times. It is. It is.
Well, so you had to turn it on after he...
Yes, I forgot about. And CET has responded to our response tweet on it, too. So we have hit the mark.
They've responded?
Yeah.
You tweeted at him?
They were included in this tweet, and they said,
Please stop including us in your tweets.
we thought you were a history podcast. So, no, they said we are on all week. So
We're on all week.
let's see. What else we got for listener feedback there, Blake?
Oh, no, I also want to say,
what?
football fans, La Liga,
Yeah.
great Barcelona-Madrid match.
Oh, my God. I was watching that. That was quite possibly the most exciting game I've ever seen in soccer.
It was.
It was.
Actually, Jason...
I know.
It
It was a 1-1 tie.
Okay, so you weren't watching it.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I was watching our minor league football soccer team.
No, you're watching your son's soccer team.
Yeah.
I think. You're
No,
watching the 7-year-olds.
But Madrid roughed up Messi the entire game, but he stuck the dagger in their heart with seconds left to avoid your tie, Jason.
Oh, what was the score?
3-2.
Oh, my God. It was a barn burner.
It
Yeah,
was,
like all
actually.
those 3-2 hockey games that you tend to bitch about all the time.
I'll be honest.
There's
If-
not enough scoring.
If there's
in hockey.
literally a dagger on the field, I would be more interested.
El Clásico.
If there's a dagger on the field, I'd be scared, especially if German players are involved.
I've never done anything bad.
All right.
They stabbed Monica Seles.
She had it coming.
Yeah. Did
She
it for
kept grunting.
attention.
She kept grunting.
Well, let me see. I want to get somebody's attention. What am I going to do? Oh, I'll stab her.
Anyway, you got some listener feedback, Blake?
Yeah, listener feedback, by the way. This is the disjointed episode.
It is.
All right, listener feedback. We're going to start from this guy, Doug.
Number one fan, Doug.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
He says, King Kong is a potential television series now, ... Thoughts?
My thoughts are I won't watch it.
Yep. Me neither.
I will. It's supposed to be a prequel to Kong Skull Island, is what they said.
Well, considering that HBO.com is pulling all their stuff for Amazon Prime,
Yeah, did you see
you'll
that?
have nothing but time to watch
Yeah.
shitty shows like Kong.
Actually, I
Well,
do
you know,
not
if
want
you
this as a TV
if
series.
you've got a login for HBO, you can just watch it through HBO Go. You don't need Amazon
Oh, you still have
Prime.
mine?
Anyways,
Still got my login? I'm going to change my password tonight.
we can't talk Westworld.
Oh, we got Westworld coming up. But anyways, from Randall Holt at RJ Holt 666. Okay, he's not evil. He's just handled that way. All right, we did that already.
Don't take it away.
He said, after Marvel's latest scandal, can they do anything right outside of the MCU? Hashtag tripping over their own feet. Question, what scandal is he referring to?
I was hoping Jason would tell me.
They were
Oh,
talking.
you didn't know either?
Well, actually, I had this because Andrew was coming on, but he had to leave. So the scandal
He
is
had to leave or wanted to leave.
they were blaming because they
He had
diversified.
laundry to do.
That's right. Can't find my dragon shirt. He had a lot. Marvel was complaining that their sales are down, not because they write crappy stuff and comics that nobody wants to read right now. No, they're saying because they had to diversify too many of their characters, and so that's the reason why people aren't reading.
Wait, Marvel said that?
Yes, one of the editors did.
Okay,
In the history of bad ideas, that is a no-no.
Yeah. Well, one, no one forced you to do it.
No.
You chose to do that. And number two, it's not necessarily the reason you're doing bad. You're doing bad because you have some pretty poor written storylines going on.
Yes. So yeah, that is the big thing that they came out, and then they did apologize in a way.
And also, when you keep rebooting everything and you get longtime readers, someone like me, stop collecting your books. When I'm collecting books for 22, 23 years, and all of a sudden you reboot everything at a time when financially I was trying to decide what I wanted to do, I'm like, oh, this is easy. I'm done reading comics.
Here we go. Marvel's Vice President of Sales, David Gabriel, said, what we heard was that people didn't want any more diversity. They didn't want female characters out there. That's what we heard, whether we believe that or not. I don't know that if that's really true, but that's what we saw in sales.
You know, there's something called market research. Fucking use it.
Yeah, no, it's not that we don't want female characters. We don't want female Thor because Thor is an established character already, and
Thor transgendering.
Well, number
and
one,
Thor isn't a title. Thor is a person. You can't have a female Thor.
He's a male
It's not
Norse god. That's it. Damn it.
he's a caveman lawyer.
He ain't no Caitlyn Jenner.
No, number one fan Doug has said the same thing. Just write good female characters.
Yeah,
Make good make good female characters.
Make
That's all
good
you gotta do.
African American characters.
Make-
Falcon.
yeah.
I love Falcon. I love Luke
right.
Cage.
Make
Now,
good Latin American characters.
yeah.
Make everybody good.
They created Miles Morales, the Spider-Man in the other universe. He's awesome. You know? And he's a mixed race. It's like, you can do it, Marvel. Don't be bitching that people don't want to do it.
Yeah, but
You're
hold
right.
on. It wasn't original. They made him Spider-Man. Why can't
It's
he
a
be his
different
own guy?
it's a different universe.
Why can't it be his own guy though?
I think he's going to be, actually.
no, but I see what Blake is saying.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're taking the people we know and we're changing them.
Yes.
That's probably what
just
people
come
are more
out with
upset
new
about.
and
If you want Jane
new.
Foster to be somebody, a superhero, make her a new superhero. Don't make her Thor.
Exactly.
Because people are buying Thor for Thor.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing. You're buying Ms. Marvel because it's Ms. Marvel. You're buying Falcon because it's Falcon. You're not buying it because, they're changing it. So I just think it's fucking ridiculous that he even came out and said it. It's like, no, just write good stories and people will show up. Okay,
right.
moving on.
All right, yeah. So there you go, Mr. Holt.
Yeah.
This one from Dev. Does Blake get to blow stuff up on his 2 weeks as a military man? Well, Paris is burning.
wow, you got all that from Central Ohio?
That's all I can say.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, I used to do a lot of good, exciting stuff. Now I just go to Columbus, Ohio. I can tell you all the fun stuff I've done, Dev, when you decide to stop in Cincinnati one of these times instead of driving through going to Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, Dev, for this past weekend,
Yes.
had his
And this would have been perfect.
second bourbon tour.
This would have
through
been
Kentucky.
perfect. I was a geographic bachelor this weekend. I was by myself. He could have said, hey, Hobie, I'm driving through Cincinnati. And I said, where do you want to meet, buddy?
I think it's personal, to be honest with you. He doesn't think you're real.
Well, one, he only had a weekend this time
Yeah.
as opposed to last time we went through it was for a whole week.
All right. Well, the same thing, Heno jet setting through. You got a layover in Cincinnati? Give us a call. All right. So
No one has layovers in Cincinnati anymore since we lost our hub.
Yeah, Delta. Liars. All right. Next one. Correction. Speaking of Dev, he says, Gray Jedi. We had this Gray Jedi discussion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was a little unsure of it.
Oh,
what Grey
he's
Jedi
going to
are.
correct your ass.
And that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. He said Gray Jedi are more like First Jedi in the Legacy EU.
Extended universe.
Oh, I thought it was European Union.
Nope.
Yeah.
Extended
That would have been cool.
universe.
But since I know nothing about anything from the EU other than like the one series of
Pastries?
yes.
Yeah. The Jedi practice balanced force use. The Jedi lived on a core world. That's core as in C-O-R-E. Their planet had a dark moon and a light moon. Followers that showed the force use leaning towards light would be forced to live on the dark moon until they found their balance in the force. If they learned dark, they would be sent to the light moon to rebalance themselves in the force. Thanks for the corrections, but this whole Great Jedi thing's bullshit, man. Don't you think so? I think it's a shitty concept if you ask me.
It's going to be interesting how they pull it off.
Well, obviously the current Jedi or the Jedi of the movies we saw,
side of the
they always talked about having balance, and there never was balance. The Jedi didn't want balance. The Jedi wanted to destroy the dark side.
Yeah.
The Jedi has thousands of Jedi, and the Sith have 2, and they complain about there's too much dark side.
But you know
Which
what?
Disney-
Those two rule the fucking universe.
Disney's getting away from that now.
Oh, jeez. What are we going to have next? Different color Jedi?
No. 2 Sith. They're doing more than that now with Kylo's Knights of Ren and all that stuff.
Well, they're not Sith. They're Knights
Correct.
of Ren now.
Correct. They're getting they're moving away from the Sith, is what they're saying.
And the Jedi. We have the last Jedi, so there aren't going to be any more Jedi after
Yes.
this.
There you go. They're going to be gray, boring, neutral Jedi. Help me! Well, I don't know if I can. Maybe you're meant to die.
I'm in my safe zone.
Yeah. I'm in my safe
Oh, that
zone.
would be a great 2-hour
The
movie.
Jedi of Berkeley. Oh, anyways. All right. Randall from Randall. Randall. Not to be confused with Holt. Oh, maybe it is.
He's everywhere.
Hi, listening to the new episode in Star Wars A New Hope. Don't they mention minutes during the Death Star run? We don't know, Randall. That's why it was a topic last week.
You were supposed to research that.
Hey,
Randall.
why don't you go back and give us the hour, minute, second?
No, when he sent that through on Twitter, I remembered that they were counting down the time that the Death Star was going to be in view of the Yavin 4 moon that the Rebel base was on.
Okay.
So,
That's right.
It was like they were counting down, and there was only seconds away before they were going to be within view, but when Luke blew the damn thing up. So there was some minutes and seconds being counted.
But this is for... Oh, no, it says A New Hope. Sorry. I thought it was Rogue One. Anyways, Pop Culture Cafe. Star Wars Rebel is ending.
Yes.
Is it too soon? Could we see any deaths of leads in the final season?
Yes, we could see several deaths. I don't know who, since I haven't watched it.
And Kanan's going to sacrifice himself for
Ezra?
Ezra, thank you.
Who?
The kid that's grown up.
Who's
in
that?
It. Shut up.
I don't know.
It's a guy in a show you don't watch.
Who are these people?
Sabine's still alive because she's around in Rogue One still.
Am I supposed to care about this?
She's in Rogue One. Chopper's still around because he's in Rogue One.
Chopper was in Rogue One.
Sabine's in it. She's
don't know who
overheard.
Sabine
She's
is.
overheard on the intercom. They call for her.
Chopper have fake teeth?
No.
Is that how he got his name?
Chopper is a
It
robot.
could be another person named Sabine.
No, they admitted that they were in there for that reason.
Is he a robot that's got a big chopper
Or
motorcycle
not
wheel?
Sabine. Sorry. Is it Sabine or Hera? One of them is. I forget which one.
I don't know.
So
No,
I think
Chopper is just a square-looking R2 unit.
I'm hoping Ezra actually becomes one of the Knights of Ren. That's a me.
I hope he becomes Kylo Ren.
No, he won't be. But I would like to see him be one of the Knights of Ren. But I do think we're going to have some. I don't think Zeb dies. I think it's going to be Kanan. That's the
Zeb.
big one.
Who's Zeb?
He's like the Chewie.
Zeb's dead.
He's fun.
Where did you get this motorcycle?
I'm going to throw more Pez at you.
Zeb is dead.
Shut up and go to the next one.
up.
We got something from Nick Albright. Do you have some music for Nick?
No, because it's not on this list, so I didn't prepare
Well,
for
he just
anything.
sent it.
You just sent it?
Jason told you before we started that Nick said something in.
Oh.
I heard him say it. If you weren't listening, that's your fault.
Okay. All right. Well, until we get to Nick, let's go to Professor Number One and Doctor Number One. He says, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions were Friday. Does anyone care about this? No, I don't think so, because I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is full of shit because of people that they don't have in there. And then people they do have in there, why don't they just call it the Pop Music Hall of Fame?
That's pretty much what it should be called.
That's what it should be called now. Just the Pop Music
That's what
Hall
it
of
should have
Fame.
been called when they started it, to
Yeah,
be honest.
They got people in there going into it's not rock music. They suck.
No. Yeah, I think when they say rock and roll, they mean pop.
It's not rock and roll. Yeah, it's just pop music. So
I can't wait till Lady Gaga makes it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
yeah, well, you know what? She's probably due here. Like, how many years does it have?
It has to be 25 from your first album release.
So not from years of retirement like the NFL or Major League Baseball.
No, not like that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead. Read Nick Albright.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Get with me, Blake.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what Nick said, because I don't have the words in front of me.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's Chinese music.
Yeah. This isn't very erotic music at all. Dun, da, da, da. Start spreading the news.
It's free, royalty free. It's royalty free, sexy music.
No, it's not. That's called 1960s Chinese music montage.
You know what? If you're not going to take this seriously, we're done.
No, keep playing the music.
No.
I want people to hear it.
I just want to know how this xylophone music really turns me on.
It sounds like it's from Breakfast at Tiffany's. This Segway music.
I don't think you appreciate
Breakfast at Tiffany's, when they use people, Asian people and Asian culture, they really insult you.
Yeah, Mickey Rooney.
Now we're in a rave.
Leia. Leia.
Yum, yum.
Leia.
Do not. Do not.
I am the
There is
father.
no try.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore.
I think everyone just turned us off now.
Just skip ahead 15 seconds. Keep skipping, keep skipping, keep skipping.
We're doing News of the Geek.
Oh, no. Don't read Nick.
No, forget it. We're doing it next
All right,
week.
we'll do it next week. Sorry, Nick. Didn't mean to ruin your
Nick
day.
will be upset.
It was a good one, too. Are we doing News of the Geek or Box Office Bombs? We're wrapping this sucker up.
Is there anything on News of the Geek you want to do?
Let's just do Box Office Bombs.
You wanted to talk about Westworld. We
Ah,
teased
fuck it. We'll do
already.
it next week.
Read it. read one from the News of the Geek.
We're not even
Read the
doing the intro.
Westworld.
I'll read Westworld.
Read the Westworld.
Where did Westworld go?
It's number 2.
Number 2. All right, number 1. I order you to take a number 2.
From Movie Phone.
Per Movie Phone,
There you go.
the first season of HBO's Westworld ended with an array of android hosts seemingly rising up against their human makers to
Spoiler
take
alert.
over the park. Well, if anyone listening to our podcast hasn't been spoiled on Westworld yet,
I know, I'm joking. All right, please continue.
a bloodbath looked imminent. But when Westworld returns for season 2, viewers may not see that battle. At least, not at first.
Dun, dun, dun.
We are definitely not picking up right where we left off, co-creator Jonathan Nolan told Entertainment Weekly at the show's recent PaleyFest panel.
Paley Fest.
Nolan's wife and
Nayland.
co-creator Lisa
Nolan.
Joy explained, "You're definitely
Lisa
not
Long.
going to see the aftermath." Oh, wait, I said that wrong. "You're definitely going to see the aftermath and the effects of what happened." So, does this mean that season 2 will have some kind of time jump? So that we see the park days or weeks or even months or years or decades after the showdown? Nolan has previously indicated that season 2 would illuminate how the park works, so we may get to know more of the hosts, like the ones played by, I never know if it's Lewis or Louie.
Louis.
Lewis Herthram
Hermides.
and Tallulah Riley,
Ricky.
who were both promoted to series regulars. Season 2 is expected to premiere in 2018.
2018. Kind of sucks when people keep correcting you.
Well, if I made mistakes, it would. But
And when you pronounce the names correctly, Jeff, the first time around, Jason's got to correct you.
I think they said they were going to have some jumps. I would not be surprised. I know they've talked about having how the people come into this park, how they enjoy it a little bit more, how they're going to focus on some of the guests. I think they're going to focus on some of the guests being trapped in the park now. Can we get Hemsworth? Can we talk about him? Where's he at?
Yeah.
He's with Apache.
Or his hot assistant, whatever happened to her. Did she really get killed?
I hope not. I hope
I
not.
don't know.
So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
One of the people that they're making, Talia Ricky, aka Riley, she's
Tallulah Riley.
she's the blonde that when they first come in, Jimmy comes into the park and she's in the clothing area.
And she was later.
Yeah,
Yeah. one of
she was the
exactly.
other. Yeah, she's the one that's become full blown.
She's being recycled.
Yes. So, I'm excited about Westworld. Too bad we have to wait another year. As long as Anthony Hopkins doesn't come back, I'm fine with that. Yeah, and then box office bombs. Unforgettable made $4.8 million.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
That's
With a 12
what you are.
It was a $12 million budget,
The movie's unforgettable.
but well below the $10 million that most were expected to make. The domestic thriller is the latest hit to co-star Katherine Heigl's career. She has one. Who has seen her last 2 TV shows canceled into their first seasons shortly, and hasn't had a box office hit since 2009's The Ugly Truth. Critics hate it with a 25% on Rotten Tomatoes. Audiences gave it a C- on Cinema Score. It added just 1.7 million overseas.
Wow, a C-. That's worse than a B-.
I know.
C- on Cinema Score is pretty bad.
That is bad.
I guess we could have added the music.
That's
This
biased.
show's off the rails. Just fuck it. Per 411mania.com, The Promise that we talked about last week
Yes.
I promise.
made just 4.1 million its opening week, and while that's a better number than the 3 million or so most predicted.
Aha, so it's not a bomb. It did 1.1 million more than expected.
Keep reading.
It's still not good for a costly war drama that cost reportedly 90 million plus marketing. It's the lowest wide release opening for a Christian Bale film since 1994's Little Women did 2.4 million in 1,500 theaters.
So that's before we even knew who Christian Bale was.
Correct. The Promise was in 2,251 theaters. The war drama was billed as a goodwill film with production company Survival Pictures, set to donate all proceeds to
Proceeds? Like they're going to make any money
I'm getting
off
there.
of it?
Philanthropic. Yeah.
philanthropic organizations in honor of the film's spotlight on the Armenian genocide.
Yeah, which we don't know if it exists or not because, as Jeff said last week, how do we know it existed if somebody survived?
That
Didn't
is what I
survive.
was saying.
There won't be any profits, though, to give away. That could be an issue.
Not only is there no promise, there's nobody to give any survivors from the genocide.
Well, no one survived the genocide because everyone who would have
There you
been
go.
alive at the time is now no longer living.
Yes, and the show that makes fun of genocide. We have reached a new low.
I'm not making fun of genocide. I'm making the fact that it was 110 years ago.
Nobody makes fun of Genesis. Oh, genocide. I'm sorry, I was off. Studio.
Okay, that was Phil Collins solo.
Yes, it
and
was.
there was no T. in
You're
the
no
words.
son of mine.
Studio.
No son of mine.
Again, Phil Collins solo.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see here. Is there tears in heaven?
Not even Phil Collins.
I thought it was.
That was Eric
Let your
Clapton.
sun go down on me. What? No, wait a minute. Jackson.
Glass blowers. Anyways, I don't know. Box office news happened. That comes out this week. The Circle, How to Be a Latin Lover. Yeah, I know how to be a Latin lover. Oh, yeah, cup the balls. And Slight, a WWE film.
Yeah. Oh, that's a WWE film.
Oh, is that why there was no information whatsoever on this?
Yes.
So who is in Slight, the WWE
Sasha
film?
Cook and Dylan Hudson.
The girls?
I have no idea who they are.
I don't know who they are. Those are the only 2 names, and there was no pictures.
Is there a Sasha girl
Yeah, it's not
wrestler?
Sasha Banks.
Oh, okay.
It's about it's something like some kind of meeting goes unexpected. A brief encounter goes unexpected.
They should have swiped left.
Were they on
Yeah,
Prinder?
pretty much.
They were probably on Prinder.
No, but The Circle stars
Tom Hanks.
Hermione. You know, Emma Watson.
Yes. And Tom Hanks.
You mean Hermon?
and Finn.
Ermo and Finn. Yes,
Finn.
exactly.
John
at,
Boyega.
at like
Oh, that's Finn.
Yeah. Push boy. Yeah.
The sad part was you said Finn, and I immediately thought of Glee, and I'm like, he's dead.
Finn is not Michael B. Jordan.
Oh no, he's not Torch Boy. Well, hey. Oh yeah.
Well, he should be Torch Boy.
Oh, it should be. Yeah.
Send your complaints to graphic. No, I don't even know. Let's see some box office report here. Fate of the Furious made 39 million, total of 164 million on a budget of 250. But it's also made like 900 million overseas now.
Because they love those American cars.
Boss Baby
Why are you people still watching this movie?
made
Stop
13
it.
million, total of 137 million on a budget of 125. Beauty and the Beast made 10 million, total of 471 million on a budget of 160. I feel like these top 3 have just been sitting there for like months.
It's been weeks.
Feels like it.
Born in China, the Disney documentary, made 5.1 million in its opening week on an unknown budget. And Going in Style made $5 million, total of $32 million on a budget of $25 million.
There you go.
Leads us quickly before we wrap up for the show.
Quickly back to The Circle.
Oh, sorry, we didn't talk about that, did we?
No, I was getting to it. Emma Watson, Tom Hanks, and
I'm
Torchboy.
intrigued by it. I'm not going to see it opening night, but I'm intrigued by it.
No, it's like an evil Apple corporation.
Yes.
Is basically what it looked like.
Are they getting mad because people aren't reading their agreements before they click yes?
It's not South Park.
Oh.
Here's the funny thing. So
App developers aren't agreeing to their standards.
it's based on the best-selling book, The Circle. So I thought, I would love to go, read this. I've gone into 4 different stores. Nobody has it. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll just go to Amazon and sell it. I'm trying to go into real stores to buy this book. That's
you
a
have to go to
bestseller.
Apple Books and buy it.
I have to go.
What? You found 4 different bookstores in town?
No, not bookstores.
Oh.
I just mean books. I mean,
I walked into the grocery store and they didn't have this book.
Hustler did not have the book. I was kind of disappointed. So then I went to Sexy Stuff. That didn't have it.
That's where he's looking for the book for How to Be a Latin Lover.
Yes, shake your hips. Yeah. Why am I Southern?
But that's
You do that accent for everything?
Shake your hips with this.
that's Remy.
Oh, whatever. Buy, sell, Christian Bale. He was in
Selling.
The Promise. I'll buy because I don't think he's really that high right now.
The thing is,
I think Christian Bale might be past. I think he's... I could be wrong, but I'm not taking my chances with Christian Bale.
What are you doing, Blake? You buying or selling?
I would have already bought him,
Okay.
and now his stock had dropped, so I might as well hold on. And
That's not part of the game. It's either buy or sell.
well,
not buy, sell, keep.
I'm going to buy now because
Okay.
he's pretty low.
That's what I'm
at the
saying.
moment.
He's a penny stock.
Buy low, sell high.
I'm saying he's going to get
Even
lower than he is now. Yes.
Pandas.
Not until they reboot Batman Begins.
Pandas, sell pandas because they should be extinct. They are a species that do not want to continue. They only eat.
You have to force them to mate.
You have to force them to mate, and they won't mate, and you have to they spend 98% of their waking time eating something that they can't even digest.
Bamboo.
I feel like I'm listening to
Who
Jeff's
is
life.
bamboo?
It's Jeff's life. You gotta force him to mate.
No,
You-
hold on a
he's
second. I don't
eating
think you have
stuff
to force them to mate.
You just got. Never mind. I'll stop.
Yeah, don't go there.
No. Anyways,
Wait, you're going to say
No.
a willing partner first? Oh,
and he eats stuff that he should not be eating.
well.
I don't
Hey, he
understand.
eats Subway sandwiches. That's good for you.
That's true.
I mean, look at Jared.
I eat bologna.
Turns you into a child
Wow.
molester, but he still lose weight.
Bologna and whipped cream. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bologna and whipped cream, exactly. Everybody loved that.
Name of his book he's writing.
In the adult section.
And finally, let's wrap it up. Why not? Katherine Heigl.
Bye.
Bye.
I still am selling. I'm still
Her
selling.
stock cannot be lower.
It'd be lower than it is right
I mean,
now.
do they have half penny stocks? Because that's what she would be.
She's doing cat litter commercials.
I mean, I'm thinking she doesn't even have stock. She has to have a new IPO.
I'll buy her and I'll take her dividends.
Oh God, no way.
And I mean, all we need is just one minor hit, and you get more than your money back for buying Katherine Heigl stock.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody, on this disjointed episode. Andrew, thanks for coming in.
Yes, thank
Upside
you,
down
Andrew.
and backwards.
I don't know what's going on in this episode, but we appreciate it. You listening. Let's see here. Bad Idea of the Week is number 22. Katherine Heigl. Ooh. Just Katherine Heigl.
Yeah.
If you're her, you're number 22 on the bad ideas. God obviously made a mistake. Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history of not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You were listening to Hobie.